It's time for Evanston Sports Live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Red Devil Sports are brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uinta County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College Evanston Campus, and Uinta BOCES Number 1, Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, the Come On in Casper, and T7 Propane. Now let's head to the booth with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And welcome back to Riverton High School, site of the 2024 Stranagan Basketball Classic Tournament, where the Evanston Lady Red Devils will wrap up their journey here in Riverton with a matchup against the Cheyenne Central Indians. Cheyenne Central beat Star Valley yesterday, so they go to 2-0 after Evanston drops one to Cheyenne East. We're on the air a little bit early today, as we are going to have some extended commercial breaks, so that'll enable us to get out of here as soon as possible when the boys game does reach its conclusion. That way we can hit the road for that 3-hour drive back to Evanston later on this evening. Well, we got a great game for you coming up, and it's a great pregame show for you coming up, and it's brought to you by our friends at Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Remember, Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. We'll kick it off with the scene set right after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse at what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at t7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
And we welcome you back to Riverton High School. Evanston taking on Cheyenne Central. Both the boys and girls team will be action. First, we'll have the girls team, as right now the second half of the boys Star Valley and Cheyenne East game is getting started ahead of us. For this matchup, Evanston will be the designated home team in the white uniforms and Cheyenne East in the red and black. Looking back at the matchup between these two squads, dating back to 2007 according to Max Prep, Cheyenne East leads the series 15 wins to 3. Last time Evanston beat Cheyenne East was on December 14th, 2017. So exactly 7 years ago. We'll see what happens here on this December 14th matchup. It was a 54-46 win for Evanston. Last time these two teams played was at the James Johnson Classic over in Cheyenne on January 5th, a 49-29 win for Cheyenne Central. When you look at how this is all shaking out, as we talked a lot about how the boys had 3 top 5 WYO Preps coaches and media poll opponents. WYO Preps coaches and media poll preseason opponents, I should say. The girls, though, they've had their fair share of tough opponents as well, as they played Cheyenne East yesterday, who's number 1. They'll take on Central today, who is number 2. So that is how things look here in the preseason. So we'll see what happens, as we are excited to get this one started. That's our scene set. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil Spotlight brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, and we'll hear from Evanston Lady Red Devils senior Kieran Simmons. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
When you need a plumber, call the one you can count on. Brad Kopp with Panda Plumbing. Fast quality, reliable service at competitive prices. When you need a plumber, call Panda Plumbing. I'm the plumber you can count on. Panda Plumbing, 307-258-1450.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to another edition of Aspen Cinema's Red.
Welcome to our first edition of the winter season of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. Joined now via Zoom by Kiernan Simmons. She's a senior. She's the only senior on the girls basketball team this year. Kiernan, thank you so much for joining us. First question for you. Last year, you guys were really starting to kind of find your rhythm towards the end of the season. How excited are you guys to kind of be back to work and get back on the floor for this season?
Yeah, I'm really excited. We have almost the exact same team as last year, and I think we made some good team bonding and everything, and I think it'll go good.
Talk to me about that team bonding a little bit. What'd you guys do in the off season to kind of have that team bonding?
Yeah, so we went to camps and we had weightlifting over the summer every morning, 6 a.m. We've all kind of hung out too. We're a pretty close friend group as well. So just a bunch of that, basketball and outside of basketball.
What is something about this group of girls that, in your mind, makes you guys very unique?
I think since we had such a young group last year that we've grown even closer, that a lot of us have spent a ton of time together and we know each other's personality and how we play.
You're the lone senior. You mentioned it's a really young group. Again, you're the lone senior, so naturally you're kind of that senior leadership. You're one of the leaders on this team. Who are some other girls that you kind of rely on to provide some leadership, even though they are younger?
Definitely Braylon and Emma. They're both team captains. It's us three for co-captains, and I think they pull up to the leadership role really well.
What are some things you're hoping to accomplish in your senior season on the basketball court, maybe outside the basketball court in the classroom? What are some things you're hoping to accomplish this year?
I think I want a great team atmosphere and everything. I want very positive, good mindsets in everyone, and I want us to consistently work hard on the court and off of it.
Kiernan, I got one last question for you. Of course, this is Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. So what's been your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately?
I would say Moana 2. I really liked the first one, and the second one was good too.
That was a fun one. Again, that is Kiernan Simmons. She's a senior on the girls basketball team. Kiernan, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this year. Can't wait to see you guys out on the floor and doing your thing. Anything else for wrap it up?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Big thank you to Kiernan Simmons for joining us on our Red Devil Spotlight presented by Aspen Cinemas, inviting you to get your tickets now to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails reunite to battle Shadow, a mysterious new enemy with powers unlike anything they've faced before. With their abilities outmatched in every way, they seek out an unlikely alliance to stop Shadow and protect the planet. That is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, opening December 20th. But you can get your tickets now at Aspen Cinemas by scanning the QR code on the graphic or visiting their website at aspencinemas.com. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our pregame coaches show brought to you by Ellingford Brothers on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Engines and transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions and engines.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous national forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callis Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
And we welcome you to the Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have Coach Roy Barker of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Welcome to the Pregame Coaches Show, brought to you by Elling Ford Brothers, here with Evanston Lady Red Devils basketball head coach Roy Barker. Coach Barker, this is the first time since the beginning of the 2019-2020 season that the previous coach will be the same coach on the floor again with these girls. There's been a lot of turnover in this job for various reasons. How important is it, in your opinion, to continue to have that stability, not just for this development of the development of this group of girls, but development of the whole culture?
Yeah. So they asked a few of us to take, to apply for the job, and they kind of asked me to come out of retirement and look at the job. And that was one of the things that they were really concerned about, was making sure there was consistency for a while. I don't think I'm a 10-year guy doing this. I think I'm going to hopefully get the wheels back on a little bit, and there's some continuity. And hopefully we can find somebody that can step in for me and ready to keep that continuity going, right? That culture going. And so to have me coming back this year and hopefully next year and the year after, will create that. One is the girls will know the system. Then it's hard to play fast and confident when you don't know what you're asked. And so I hope they know what they're asked. I've already seen a difference. So.
I was about to ask, I mean, last year you were starting freshmen, sophomores, just a very, very young team. Probably one of, if not the youngest starting lineups in the state. This year, they're all back. What kind of growth have you seen from this group in the offseason?
Yeah, no, I think this group we had last year with Ryan and JC as seniors, it was unfortunate for them to go through three different situations, right? And I think they did a great job of understanding the growth that we had to do, some of the things that we had, those decisions we had to make last year. But I think for them, it actually made it a good season for them too, because they knew that we were trying our best. And then this year, I've seen the growth already through summer ball, and then coming into this year with all those young kids, we're all back. And like I told the girls, what's funny, girls, is the expectations go up. That means I'm going to push harder. There's no relaxing because we're not even close to where we need to be. And so it's kind of fun to really challenge the girls on things that maybe I didn't challenge them with as much last year, if that makes sense. Because now that they should know how to do it, we can expect more out of them.
We kind of saw a little bit of a glimpse of what the potential of this group was in the Green River game when you guys pulled off that win. When you think about this group and what kind of skills they had coming in as freshmen, what are some skills that are not natural to them that you've seen them kind of develop throughout this offseason between this year and last year?
Making baskets. I mean, as much as we can preach defense, I think that they fought defensively, making a basket and be able to pass and catch those little simple skills. And the girls still struggle passing and catching at times, but I think that's the nature of girls basketball a little bit, right? Small hands, it's harder to catch, and so, but they are getting a lot better at that. But one of the goals we had for this offseason was to make 10,000 shots, not just shoot 10,000, but to make 10,000. And then I told them, I said, I don't care where you make them. I don't care if they're 10,000 free throws, 10,000 layups. We've got to shoot the ball somewhere. And I think next year's progression is going to be how we're going to try to make better shots, not just make baskets. So, when a girl pulls up 15 feet, last year I was like, oh boy. Now it's, hey, that's a good shot. That's a good chance going in. It looks good. So I think that's some of the skills that they've gained for the growth that I've seen.
When you have a young team like this full of, now it's sophomores and juniors, of course, you still need leadership. You have one senior in the program, Kieran Cinnamons. Your other co-captains are Braylon Morrison and Emma Wansway. Talk to me about the leadership that those girls kind of provide and how it makes your job a little bit easier.
Kieran is a little more of a vocal leader. I think she's very positive with the girls. I think she just she understands how much positivity is important. I think for her own experience she's had, and so she's really trying to give that back to the girls, really encouraging them. So that's been really neat to see. I think the girls need that. They respect her and they see that, and she's always encouraging them to do better. I think with Emma and Braylon, they're more quiet, but they're always there. They're always committed. They're always running hard. They're really positive with the other girls. But I think the girls understand that they can go to them and ask them, hey, is Coach saying that to me? Or what does this mean? And they're very positive and they're very approachable. And I think that's what they bring to the table.
And then one more question about the girls. Obviously, you guys are going into this tournament in Riverton, 3 games. The goal every time you go onto the court is to win. But what are some things that you guys are hoping to execute out on the court that are a little bit more kind of along the line of preseason goals, since these are games that are to kind of tune things up for the conference season later on down the road?
I think, Star Valley, that may be a little situation that we're in, a little young still. I think is to go compete first, just be competitive, right? Play in, play out, no matter what the score is. Taking care of the basketball, handling pressure. Chinese is they're number 1 in the state. They're going to come in and they're going to be very, very good. Very good challenge early for us. China Central, 4th ranked team in the state, I believe. So you got 2 of the top 5 teams coming after we play the first weekend. So it's good, and they're going to give us pressure. So we're going to be able to look at it and say, okay, how much growth have we really made? And so, because I know we're better, how much better? Where if there is, maybe we close the gap significantly where we can compete with them. I don't know. We'll get that's the wins and losses. We want to win, but we got to grow, right? And if we're growing, then the wins take care of themselves. So that I want to see us taking care of the basketball, being solid defensively, and making baskets to see what happens.
And then last question for you. There's been some additions to your coaching staff. Can you talk about the coaches you're going to be working with here in 24-25?
Coach Lonsley's back. I think she got roped in when I did to coach. So I think we're in this together until we're done. So she's our JV coach. She's great. She brings the girls can approach her. She's wonderful. And then I got Coach DeRue, Dave DeRue, very fortunately was willing to come back and coach our freshmen this year. So I'm really excited about that. And that's a good group of girls. The freshmen are a very good, solid group. And he's going to push them and teach them the game of basketball. So I'm excited about that. To continue our growth and culture. So.
It's Coach Roy Barker, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Coach, it's here. We're ready to hit the floor. Anything else for wrap things up? And of course, best of luck. We'll be rooting for you.
No, I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you.
Big thank you to Coach Roy Barker for joining us on our Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show. Ellingford Brothers, for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs, 307-789-1515. We're going to go and take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our pregame keys to the game brought to you by our friends at Cowboy State Realty. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com in KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to Riverton. We're going to pull a little bit of an audible here as we still have 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in this game before us. And I just talked with our activities director for Riverton High School, Reggie Miller, and he said they won't start any sooner than 10 minutes ahead of schedule, most likely. So that gives us some time to get some bonus coverage. So let's go ahead and play that conversation we had with Evanston Red Devil boys head coach Rob Watzbaugh to talk about the upcoming season.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers Pregame Coaches Show here with Evanston boys basketball head coach Rob Watzbach. One of the big losses you guys took last year was Kai Barker. He'd been a huge contributor to this team for years in the post. Now you've got Clayton playing down there. We're going to see Riker Pace as well. Talk to us a little bit about the post play and what we can expect from them.
Yeah, I'm excited. When we look at the two seniors inside with Clayton's just, size and what he's done over the past couple of years, shooting the basketball from two at an incredible percentage. And then Riker Pace brings, a little bit of a mental game to it, and a little bit craftier inside, which will be, good for us to have there. And then, hopefully as the year progresses, we find some guys to kind of come in there and get some minutes and be productive as well. But yeah, super excited at, looking inside, and, the ball is going to have to go inside for us. Makes life a whole lot easier as a basketball team when we get touches inside. So we'll be definitely looking at, sharing the ball that way.
Also, a strength of your guys' play last year was the guard play by some of those guys like Jordan Mendez, like Luke Robinette, like Jay Hill. Talk to me about the guard group that you have coming into the season.
Yeah, a lot of good guards. Some with quite a bit of varsity experience, some with a little bit, and then some that are going to be a little bit new to varsity. But I like our speed that we have out on the perimeter, and some shooting as well. We have a little bit of length when we put, Riker Lind out on the perimeter too. He'll kind of be in and out. But they bring each one of our guards bring something special to this group, whether it's speed and driving, shooting, defense, ball pressure, you name it. I think that we have a good group and of different skill sets out on the perimeter.
This weekend in Riverton, you guys start the season off really with a heck of a gauntlet. 3 of the top 5 teams in the preseason rankings. This first part of the year, there's probably not much game planning as opposed to what you're going to do against the opponents. So how does game planning work, and how does it differentiate between week 1 and what will eventually be week 7 or 8?
Yeah, week 1, kind of get a feel for some new things that we've implemented, trying to play a little bit quicker in transition, offensively, and then just see where we're at, what we got to work on, see what's working for us, and kind of get a little bit better at that. And that's what you want these first 3 games, is to improve upon each game. Not a whole lot of scouting is going into it. We know Star Valley, so we know some of the things that they're going to do, and we've worked on that in practice just as part of what we need to get better at. And then, yeah, as you progress throughout the year, very familiar with, most of the state. I'd say about 80% of the state we're very familiar with. And that becomes a lot more detailed of, things that we can try and take away or, expose of them. Right now, just a good feel where we sit offensively, defensively, our tempo, our pace, rotations, what all those look like and what groups are playing well together, and just kind of feeling ourselves out a little bit and, seeing kind of where we stack up. And I think it's going to be a great weekend to go against this group or these 3 teams and see where we sit.
You guys took a huge step forward last year, as you mentioned. You went on that run to get to the state tournament. What was this offseason like coming off of that? And did you feel a little bit of a change of momentum because of that accomplishment you guys were able to do last year?
Yeah, I think there's definitely some excitement, after making it to the state tournament, still being hungry for a little bit more, picking up in the spring, played a lot of games this summer. Weight room was good, early morning shooting in the fall. We had great attendance. There's been a good energy about this bunch, and things have been really good so far. So I'm excited to kind of see how that plays out and where we sit and what we got to work on, and things that I think are going to be pretty decent at this first weekend.
Coach, there were some changes made to your coaching staff in the offseason. Can you talk about the group of coaches you're going to be working with this year?
Yeah, we brought Coach Ehlers is going to be coaching the JV team with us. Coach Searle is still with the freshmen. Coach Kofed is not the JV, not with us anymore, and so Coach Ehlers has kind of slid over, and excited about having him. Sad to see Austin go, and but it's good. We have great coaches here, and I trust all of them, and happy to work with all of them and continue to get better. I know that each of the coaches that have worked with me and I've worked with, I've made them a little bit better, but they've made me quite a bit better myself, and that's what I love about it, is I get to learn, from an experienced coach, and Coach Ehlers helping me out, do some things that I might not see or that I lack, and I get to grow and develop as a coach, just to be better. Like we tell our kids, keep trying to get better every day, learn something new, and so that's been good this off season, is new perspective with him coming into our program.
Well, a lot of people are excited about the season, and it all starts on Thursday. We can hardly wait. That is Coach Rob Watsabaugh, head coach for Evanston Red Devil boys basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck, safe travels. We'll be pulling for you. Anything else to wrap this one up?
No, appreciate it. It's a big weekend with all the winter sports starting, so best of luck to everyone competing. We appreciate the support and you guys following us around, and go Red Devils.
Big thank you, Coach Rob Watsabaugh, for joining us for some extra coverage here in the pregame show. That interview, of course, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Let's go ahead and move on to our Cowboy State Realty keys to the game for the girls here today. And key number one is going to be stick to what works. And what worked is playing defense and continuing to break the press and continuing to kind of fight. They won the game against Star Valley on Thursday, and quite frankly had themselves a shot to get by the number one team in the state in Cheyenne East. So if you can continue to stick to what works there, which is getting a quick start, like by the end of the first quarter in both of these games, Evanston Lady Red Devils have been kind of in the game. And if you can survive that first quarter storm, then you are in good shape. Our second key is going to be get to the line, meaning get to the free throw stripe. Evanston struggled a little bit with free throw yesterday, and that's a reason why, one of the reasons why, that they weren't able to quite keep up with Cheyenne East, or not quite keep up. They kept up with Cheyenne East, but I mean, they weren't able to kind of get over the hump against Cheyenne East. At one point, they were pretty low on free throw shooting, and if they would have just made a few more, it would have been a single-digit game going into the fourth. And things kind of changed a little bit. It was, if you remember, that fourth quarter was where that game kind of exploded a little bit for Cheyenne East, as they had a good lead, and then they put up some three balls and were able to kind of jack it up for the Thunderbirds, as they put up the three ball and they were able to hit it and really get going. So if it's a single-digit game, maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe they don't feel like they have the, I guess you can say, freedom to do that, and maybe they stick to their game plan. And it's because, as we saw, as soon as they hit those back-to-back three balls, kind of sent Evanston reeling a little bit. So if you can get to the line and make your free throws, you're going to be all right and give yourself a chance to not have that happen. That's your keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. And that is the end of our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. When we come back, we will have our team intro, brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintacountycd.com.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapists can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Hey, it's Hunter here with Les Schwab. Just want to let you know we have America's Best Tire Warranty. It's now available at all Les Schwab Tire Centers. It includes our no-hassle road hazard protection, free tire maintenance, and a 60-day ride satisfaction guarantee included for free. Come visit us at Les Schwab Tire Centers today at 157 Bear River Drive in Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
So it looks like they're going to put 10 minutes on the clock for warm-up. So that means we are well ahead of schedule. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go to our team intros brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. And then we will have our bonus interview for you. Here is your 2024-2025 Evanston Lady Red Devils presented by Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome to our first edition.
Hi, I'm Kieran Simmons. I'm a post and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Emmy Fessler. I'm a junior and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Maddie Brown. I'm a junior and I play guard.
I'm Cassie Barker. I'm a sophomore and I play post.
Hi, I'm Braylon Morrison. I'm a junior and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Emma Lonsway. I'm a junior and I'm a point guard.
Hi, my name's Chesney Mackey. I'm a junior and I'm a guard.
Hi, my name's Violet Cook, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm a guard.
My name's Dana Kohler. I'm a junior, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Evie Stahl. I'm a junior, and I'm a post guard.
Hi, I'm Annalie West. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a post. Thanks for watching.
That is your team intro brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires. And for our bonus interview, well, one thing that comes with basketball season is playing basketball at Great Red Devil Gymnasium. And you can't have Red Devil basketball without the Evanston Classics, as we got a chance to talk to Candace Spivey of the Evanston Classics back in the fall, but they're going to be a big part of this year's basketball season, as they will be performing at every home game. So here's that interview with Miss Candace Spivey of the Evanston Classics.
Welcome to Red Devil Corner, here with special guest Coach Candace Spivey of the now two-time state champion Evanston Classics. Coach Spivey, it's always fun when we get this kind of stretch where we get multiple home games in a row because we know that you guys have some great things in store for the fans in the stands. Last year, you mentioned that the goal was to put out something new every week, every home game. Now you got 2 straight home games. Can we expect the same for the next 2 weeks?
Absolutely. Our girls have been working hard to have 2 fresh routines that have never been seen before out on the field. One of which being our thriller routine, which is a crowd favorite. So we're excited for that. We're excited to be back home for this next little stretch.
Are you the one that kind of comes up with the choreography in these routines, or do the girls have some say, or is it kind of like when we talk with Coach Moore, he talks about building a system around the talent he has? Do you do the same thing with your guys' routines year in, year out?
Yeah, absolutely. We get a strong start from our summer camp that we attend in June. We come home with about 4 to 5 routines there. Our seniors do all of our choreography for homecoming. Our juniors do all of our camp routines, or not our camp, our parade routines. And then I also insert choreography too. But everything that you see, whether it was a baseline choreography or not, it's got the classic touch to it to really fight to our strengths.
One thing I've noticed in the few years that I've been here is year in, year out, your guys' numbers are strong. What do you attribute that to?
Evanston has a great dance program. Our community has really 3 standout studios that are here. And these girls are hungry. They take numerous hours of dance. And watching their big sisters, watching these girls that are classics come in and just kill choreography and routines, they want that success too. And they want to work hard to be one of those girls. And so really it's the community, but it's also just everybody's getting bigger and better, and everybody wants a piece of that.
I was about to say, do you feel like the words now 2-time state champions kind of help with your guys' numbers and get people excited to be a part of the program?
I do. I really do. But at the same time, it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on our backs to continually deliver and to put those performances out. And that's one thing I'm really proud about with this year's team. Their intention every performance is not to let injury or sickness or anything get in the way. It's what can we do to become better? How can we better ourselves as individuals and as a team?
So tell me a little bit about the pipeline, about those younger kids coming up. We will talk about the current classics because it's their time. But since we're on the topic of development and pipeline, tell me a little bit about that and what makes you excited about the future for Evanston Classics.
I don't think people understand the talent that we have in this town, the talent that's coming up. Our middle schools are just packed full of talent, whether it be soccer, whether it be basketball or dance or all of them. We have athletes that are doing all of it. And the talent coming up is going to be really incredible. It's something that I'm super excited about. I'm excited to see where this goes. Sometimes I say as a coach, like, I don't know how much better we can get, but it's going to get better. I can promise you that.
So on the topic, I know talking with soccer coaches, with volleyball coaches, with swim coaches, there is a little bit of a drop off when they make the jump from high school or from middle school, to high school. Do you guys experience that very much as well? Or do you feel like your dance girls are dance girls and you can kind of count on them to kind of come up?
No, it's all about being flexible. These girls are very talented. I mean, you look at golf just this year. I had 2 freshmen come in. They're golfers, part of the state golf team. It's something as coaches that we kind of give and take, and if it works, it works. Obviously, basketball and dance would conflict. Volleyball and dance would conflict. So there's certain things that they're not able to do. But really, the coaches in our district are so good at working together and making everything happen, not just in sports, but like FFA and band. Like, to go to a home football game and you see all of the band members in their different uniforms, it's truly incredible. And it speaks a lot to our coaches and our spirit and sponsors to see how we all work together.
Absolutely. One thing I wonder about is a lot of the athletes we know on the basketball team, and we had this conversation before the interview, on the basketball team, on other teams, they were dancers as well. I would imagine we've got a lot of our best athletes in Evanston are actually really good dancers because of the great crossover it kind of provides with coordination and body control and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. The footwork, the commitment level. I think when you start a child in dance when they're little, just that commitment that you're making. It's not just the once or twice a week, up at the rec center that you're doing. Most likely you're 5 to 6 hours a week if you're taking it serious. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because even our senior boys drill, I can pick out by hand the ones whose moms made them take dance when they were younger. And they're killer athletes too. I mean, it just goes to show just what a little bit of coordination and footwork and commitment can do.
I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to you guys if I didn't mention that not only is some of our best athletes like past dancers, some of our best athletes are current dancers, as evidenced by the success that you guys have had. Tell me about this year's version of the Classics and where they may differ a little bit.
Oh my gosh, they are incredible. I have an incredible group. Every year's been incredible, but every year is different in their own right. This year, these girls are close. Their focus is on being close together, being able to call each other sisters, rely on each other, have difficult conversation when things aren't happening the way that they want them to happen. We've really worked hard on that communication with one another. They leave no regrets. Their word for the year is intentional, and with every performance, they are going to push through to find that intention. They hold each other accountable, and that's something that's really great to see too. And really, even just talking this morning, I said, what's our goal? We're kind of halfway through our season. What's our goal to finish up? And their goal was to keep our momentum, to go through, enjoy state, but then enjoy the rest of our year, because our basketball season doesn't really start till after state this year, which is weird. Mm-hmm. But the commitment already to finish out even after state is finished, to finish out that year is just incredible. They're just a great group of girls.
Big thank you to Miss Candace Spivey, the coach of the Evanston Classics, for joining us on our extra interview as we are getting ready now for the starting lineups for this one. And of course, our starting lineups are brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires. The right tires, no matter the weather, excuse me. Cheyenne Central is the designated road team, as we'll get the starters for Cheyenne Central. Number three, McKay Gehrig. Number 25, Taylin Wade. Number 30, Carson Temple. Number 33, Izzy Kelly. And number 35, Ava Newton. Starters now for the designated home team in the white uniforms, red numerals. Evanston Red Devils, Emma Lonsway, Maddie Brown. Number 33, Cassie Barker. Number 42, Emmy Fessler. And number 51, the lone senior, Kiernan Simmons. Starting line is brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. Evanston in the white on the left side, Central on the right in the red. It will be Cassie Barker versus Carson Temple in the center circle here at Riverton High School. We put 8 minutes on the T7 propane board, and we start 9 minutes ahead of schedule. And it is tip-off one by Central. Bringing it forward is Kelly. Gets it over towards the left side, Gehrig. Temple on the right wing now drives into the elbow, kicks it out towards the right side to Wade, taken away by the Red Devils, and there's that defense we were talking about during the pregame. Stick to what works. Lonsway goes across the center line, gets it over to Fessler on the right wing. Back over to Barker at the top in between the paw prints here at Riverton High School. Inside the elbow on the far side, it's Lonsway. Now gets it over to Fessler on the right wing. Finds Simmons straight away. Back to Brown on the left side, punched away temporarily by Temple, and now the Red Devils trying to get a pass off, but it's deflected out of bounds over the baseline on the far corner by Izzy Kelly. Red Devil basketball, and they'll inbound it at the corner. Fessler to do the honors. Emmy lobs it up high to Brown in between the circles, right around the 10-foot stripe on the volleyball court here at Riverton. Ball is taken away by Temple. Temple takes it the other direction, goes to the far part of the key around the mid-post, puts it up and in, and Cheyenne Central is on the board first. 2-0 on the T7 propane scoreboard. Pressure put on by Central. They go to Lonsway looking to break it, but they can't. Off of the arm of Fessler at the 10-foot, timeline. Has taken it into the low post on the near side is Temple, and she's fouled by Barker. It's the first one of the game. And it will be Izzy Kelly to inbound it for the Indians. Bounces it out to Temple. Up top, it's now Kelly. Puts up the shot from the near block. Too hard. Pulled in by Evanston's Lonsway. She takes it one end to the other. Stops at the top of the key. Now retreats back towards the center circle. Finds Fessler on the left side. Tough defense from Wade. Now over to Simmons at the top. 6 minutes, 33 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Barker in the paint from about 3 out. Can't get the shot to go as it's too hard. Rebound by Cheyenne Central. They lead by 2. 3-ball left near wing is good from Kelly. Timeout called by Roy Barker. We'll take it as well. It's 5-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Fessler inbounds for the Red Devils as we come back from the break. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. 5-0 Cheyenne Central on the T7 Propane board. Gets it to Simmons, finds Barker, goes for the layup, can't get it to finish off. Simmons, her second attempt, no good, but she draws the foul. Kieran Simmons, who has paced the Red Devils in each of the last 2 games, goes to the free throw line. As the first one from Kiernan is well short. Looked like she might have let go of it a little late. 6:04 left here in the first quarter. As Simmons, the lone senior in the program, gets the second one to go and the first points of the day for Evanston. It's 5-1 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Pass over to the left side, goes off the arm of Barker, then off of Kelly, off of Barker again, and over the baseline, over in the near elbow. Carson Temple to inbound it. She's got 2 on the day. Gets it over to Kelly on the left side. Bounces it out to Temple. Drives along the baseline from the near side. Puts the layup up from about 2 feet out, but that one is going to fall short. Pulled in by Evanston's Brown. Over to Fessler on the far block. Puts up the shot, falling away from the basket. Rebound by Barker, and she bounces it off the back rim and in. And the Red Devils cut the gap down to 2. Left side, wide open 3 from Kelly, no good. Pulled in on the rebound by Wade, but Barker got there and got her arms around it. It's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow, Red Devils. So down by 2, as Fessler will inbound it at her own baseline. Maddie Brown comes out, Violet Cook comes in. She'll join Fessler, Simmons, Lonsway, and Barker. Fessler inbounds to Lonsway, and now with 5:32, Red Devils battling the pressure put on by Cheyenne Central. Lonsway beats the pressure by a pass to Barker. Jump shot from about 17 out from the right elbow, and it is off the back iron. Rebound is a foul on Evanston's Kiernan Simmons. Second foul on the Red Devils as Barker comes off and Brown comes back on. On the right side, it's Kelly. Nope, check that. That is actually Temple who goes for the shot. right in front of the free throw line. No good. Pulled in by the Indians. Kelly goes Temple on the right side with the foot on the paw print here at the gym in Riverton. Schaefer goes to the right side to Newton, holding it in the far corner. Thought about a straightaway three was Temple. Instead, they'll go Kelly. On the left side, she temporarily loses the basketball, gets it back before Violet Cook can get to it. Newton goes into the lane, puts up the layup, and she draws the foul. It's another one against Kiernan Simmons, and she's got 2 quick. And Annalie West off the bench for the Red Devils. Elizabeth Needham to shoot 2. First one is up, and it is good. So 6-3 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Cheyenne Central in charge as Annalie West comes in for Kiernan Simmons, who will get a break with 2 quick fouls here in the first quarter. 4 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the opening quarter, as it's the second one is too hard off the back iron, pulled in by Evanston's West. Dishes out to Brown, and she will bring it across the center line. Passes over to Fessler. Open near wing 3, in and out. Pulled in by the Indians. On the run, putting the shot up was Kelly, and she gets hit with a charge. Maddie Brown gets there first, beats Carson Temple to the paint, plants her feet, and takes the charge. Turnover to the Red Devils. Oh, the Red Devils actually thought it was theirs, and now they're... Sorry, folks. I'm still getting used to calling basketball again. It is not a charge. It is a and-one opportunity for Kelly. She misses it, and now the Red Devils get it back after the ball goes out of bounds. 8-3 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Gets it over to Lonsway on the left side. Bob pass looking for Fessler, broken up by Schaefer, picked up by Cheyenne Central. Putting up the shot was Wade, and that one will be out of bounds over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Cook to inbound it. Bounces out to Lonsway on the far side. Takes it across the 10-foot line with a pass to Fessler in the near wing. Lonsway at the top of the key. Brown open in the far wing. Drives to the far block, and it's taken away as she jumps for the shot by Needham for Cheyenne Central. Going one end to the other is Temple. She dribbles it off of the Red Devil defender and over the far corner. Braylon Morrison to the scorer's table along with Cassie Barker. Check that, it's actually a foul, not an out of bounds. And it's the first one against Lonsway. And it will put Cheyenne Central at the charity stripe for the rest of the quarter. First one bounces high off the back iron a couple times before it falls down. Looked like that was Carson Temple who missed the first one. Temple with the second shot, and that one too hard. Rebound brought in by Annalie West, and she's fouled by Ava Newton. Second foul on Cheyenne Central. Cook with the inbound play. Back over to Cook after she goes to Brown, and right back to Brown. Passes to West at the timeline. Quickly over to Morrison looking for Cook, and it's off of her foot over the center line. Jumping on top of it is Temple, but the Red Devils swarm it and cause the tie-up. Possession arrow pointing at Cheyenne Central, and the inbound it will be McKay Garrick. Kelly dribbles it forward. Stops now, gets it out towards the right side to Temple. Right side, three, good. And Carson Temple with 5 here in the first quarter. 3:02 and counting left in the first. As they pass over to West inside the paint, puts the shot up underneath the basket, gets her own rebound back off the glass and tickles it in. So Anna Lee West with her first 2 points of the game, and it's 10-5. As on the other end, quick transition, Temple puts up a shot. She draws a foul against Barker. She'll shoot 2. Went 0 for 2 her first trip from at the line. As that's not going to be the case, as that one rattles right on through. .12-5 on the T7 Propane scoreboard, as that one is off the back iron, pulled in by Cook. Bounces it over to Morrison. Pass is intercepted again by Cheyenne East. This time it's Temple. Goes to Garrick. Jump shot from the near elbow. Good. 14-5. Timeout Red Devils with 2:32 left in the first. As Cheyenne Central have come out firing us on all cylinders. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com. KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
And we welcome you back to Riverton High School. 2.5 minutes and change left in the first quarter, and it's a 9-point lead for Cheyenne Central on the T7 Propane scoreboard. It'll be Red Devil basketball after the bucket by Gehrig. 14-5. Cheyenne Central on top. Inbound to Lonsway for the Red Devils. She takes it across the timeline, dribbles along the right sideline, and is fouled. It's the third one on Cheyenne Central. Comes against Ava Newton. That's the second one on Newton. Fessler with the inbound play, lobs it up to Lonsway. And she's going to try to go across the line, but she loses the basketball, taken back by Fessler. But they call her on the foul as the pressure came from McKay Gehrig. And then she got the basketball. Fessler took it away, but they call her for the foul, and Gehrig to the line. First one is up, and that one spins around too hard, no good. And that one front iron glass and rolls in. 15-5. Indians on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Pass over to Brown on the far sideline, gets into the elbow. And she's going to get called for a travel. She tucked the ball into her chest to try to save it, and then tried to get out of the way, took one too many steps, and the ball goes back to Cheyenne Central. Violet Cook comes in for Braylon Morrison. So for the Red Devils, it's West, Cook, Fessler, Brown, and Lonsway. Over towards the right side to Temple, holding in the right corner. Back out at the top, it's Gehrig. Right side three from Wade is in. So Talon Wade, makes it 18-5. Ball taken away by Cheyenne Central on the other end. Going for the layup is Kelly. And right now, Cheyenne Central has all the momentum. Bounces it out to Brown. Taken away on a bad pass by Cheyenne Central again. Right side 19-foot jumper from Gehrig is no good as it was off the mark and out of play. Red Devil basketball. 20-5. Cheyenne Central on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 82 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cook inbounds to Lonsway, and she'll march it forward. Back over to Cook on the right side, bounces out to Lonsway. Cook holding it. Evanston needs to get across the line, and they will, but the ball is picked off on the pass. One end to the other, there's Temple again. Kelly again. 22-5. Cheyenne Central in the final quarter as a bad pass by Evanston results in a backcourt violation over and back. And it'll go back to Cheyenne Central. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Over the center line. Over to Schaefer. In between the circles. Gets it over to the right wing to Wade. Bounce pass inside the lane. Finds Gehrig as she has to go back out into the wing. Holding it near the corner is Newton. Left-hand dribble, now passes back out towards the top to Kelly. 20 seconds left as Kelly now gets it back over to Wade. That one, a 19.5-foot jumper from dead on straight away. Rattles in and out, pulled in by the Red Devils. And with 11 seconds, Lonsway goes Brown on the left side. Far wing three from Cook, in and out of, well, not in and out, just rolls across the face of the basket. And a half-court shot from Cheyenne Central will not fall. And that's the end of the first quarter. So 1 down, 3 to go. Cheyenne Central with a 22-5 lead on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse at what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
(22-5) on the T7 Propane scoreboard as we put 8 minutes back on to the clock. Oh. So we've appeared to lost our clock cam. We'll try to get that back. Here we go, inbound play for the Red Devils. Clock is still not started yet. Fessler, left side three is off the glass. Clock! On the right side, now it's Gehrig. And the clock is still not started yet. There we go. I think they may just kind of play from the center there, as it'll be an inbound play for Cheyenne Central, Carson Temple. Temple with the inbound play. Now goes Gehrig across the center line. Taking it out to the free throw line. Holding it is Temple. Goes into the post, tries to put the floater up. That one no good. Jump shot from the free throw line by Temple. Yep. Or check that. That's actually Newton. 22-5. Cheyenne Central in the first quarter. Evanston 1 of 2 from the free throw line as the floater from Brown's no good. Second chance from Simmons not going to happen. And we got a tie-up on the rebound. Possession arrow Cheyenne Central. And Cheyenne Central shot 2 of 7 from the charity stripe in that first quarter. Gets it over towards the left side to Hadley Urich. Bounces it out towards the right wing for Newton. Gebhard now looking to go to Kelly, or Temple, excuse me, and she'll draw the foul on the layup and the contact. It's going to come against Violet Cook. So Carson Temple will shoot 2 as the first one is off the back iron, no good. So 1 minute gone by here in the second quarter, and it's 24-5 Cheyenne Central. Next one is up, and it's good. Red Devils down by 20 on the T7 propane scoreboard. Cook passes over to Brown, now back to Cook. Still not crossed the line, and she throws it away, looking for the far sideline. Now an inbound play coming up for Cheyenne Central. Gehrig brings it forward. Right side now pitches it out to Temple. On the right wing, drives into the elbow. Right side long 2. In and out, pulled in by Cheyenne Central from about 3 feet in front of the bucket, putting it up and in. It was Ava Newton. Red Devils down 27-5 as the ball's down on the ground, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Evanston. And a fresh group coming in for Cheyenne Central. For the Red Devils, it will be Barker coming out, and looked like Simmons coming in. Fessler inbounds to Lonsway with 6:18 left in the half. Fessler back towards the center logo. Lobs it up high to Cook. Bounce pass, puts the shot up. That one off of the side iron. Going down to the ground to get the ball, and the rebound was Simmons. She gets it back out to Cook, who falls to the ground but still with it. Somehow gets it to Lonsway. Left side Fessler along the baseline. Back out to Lonsway at the top. Cuts into the lane. Trying a jump pass for Simmons on the far block. Taken away by Cheyenne Central. Kelly tried to go one end to the other, but she loses the handle over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Lonsway now goes to Brown to start it off. High pass over to Fessler. Now back to Brown. Gets it to Lonsway. Needs to get across the line, and they do, even though it's not the way she wanted to. Left side elbow jumper from Cook, no good, as that one is too much. And now back to live action. Kelly draws the foul on the other end on the far side of the key. To push on the floor as Annalie West will check in for Kieran Simmons. That's the first one on Emmy Fessler, second one on the Red Devils here in quarter number 2. Temple gets it over to Kelly. On the right side, dribbling into the near far low post. Trying to put the shot up. That was Schaefer. Left side 3 is in and out from Wade. Rebound by Cheyenne East. And it's Temple who gets the and one from the right side of the key. (29-5) Cheyenne East on the T7 propane board with 5:09 left in the half. Temple can't get that one to go, and it's going to be brought in by Evanston's West. Fessler takes it across the timeline quickly. Now goes Brown in between the circles. Cook on the left side. Bounces out to West at the top of the arc, and she's fouled. First one on the Indians here in quarter number 2, and the first foul against Izzy Kelly. 4 minutes, 54 seconds left in the half. Cook inbounds to Fessler in the far corner, steps into the elbow, blocked. Her shot blocked by Needham, and then drawing the foul was Fessler after she got the ball back, and it is going to be the second foul on Cheyenne Central, and the first one against Wade. Inbound under the bucket, lobs it up to West at the free throw line, and she's doubled. We got a jump ball, as putting her hands on the ball was Talon Wade, and the possession arrow goes back to Cheyenne Central. Pass over towards the left side to Garrick. Crosses in to the near block before distributing it out. Right side three, Wade in and out. Rebound by Temple, no good. Pulled in by Brown, and she's called for a travel. So it'll go back to Cheyenne Central. Temple to inbound it. Goes over to Wade to start this one off. Right side three is no good from Temple. Now back to the Red Devils. Brown covered well by Needham. Brown needs to get across the center line or get that ball somehow. Doesn't matter. She's called for a double dribble. Defense by Needham caused the mistake. And with 4:12 left in the half, it is 29-5. Cheyenne Central on the T7 propane board. Bounces it out to Gehrig. In between the circles, right side, finds another opportunity for Wade. Gehrig, near side three, drops it. That gives Gehrig 6, and it's 32-5. Brown goes Cook on the right side. Keeps it for a little while longer. Now back over to Chesney Mackey, who's into the game. Fessler finds West in the near wing. Back over to Fessler at the top. Brown drives into the far block, puts the floater off the side of the backboard right to Cheyenne Central. Pass to Gehrig, goes off her knee and rolls across the baseline. Red Devil basketball as 4 Red Devils are going to come on. Okay, so coming off it is West, Cook, Brown, Mackey. Coming off, is West, Brown, Cook, Mackey. Coming on, Morrison, Barker, Simmons, and Lonsway. Morrison, Barker, yep, Simmons and Lonsway, I got that right. Morrison goes Fessler, thought about a straightaway three, instead drives to the near block, puts the hook shot up. That one no good, rebound by Cheyenne Central. Under 3 minutes to play. Right side, three, Temple off the base iron. Pulled in on the bounce by Morrison, but coming up and ripping the ball out of her hands was Temple, but they call a jump ball. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left here in the half, and it will be Evanston basketball. Evanston scoreless here in the second quarter. Needs to take the lid off the basket. Lonsway across the center, trying to get across the center line, goes to Barker. Now Morrison finds Fessler on the left side. Drives to the far block, brings 3 Indians with her. The pass is over the center line as she was trying to get it out quickly to the top of the key, and they couldn't track it down as it's an errant pass and over the 10-second line. Cheyenne Central basketball. Gets it over towards the left side, lobs it up high for Hilson. Left side 3 from Schaefer. No good. Rebound is a battle, finally brought in by Hickson. Left side 3, Schaefer off the front, pulled in by Evanston's Lonsway with 2 minutes remaining here in the half. Lonsway gets it over to Fessler on the right wing. She holds, now back out to Morrison at the top. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Temple, as Temple was fighting for the ball on the pass to Lonsway. Morrison with the inbound play. Goes to Lonsway to start it out. Fessler crosses back over to Lonsway, drives into the free throw line, left side extended. Barker in the far elbow, goes over to Fessler, finds Lonsway again. As Fessler at the top, Barker charges into the lane. Puts up the hook shot from the far block, and it's just not falling for Evanston right now. Rebound by Simmons. She can't get it to go. And a tough rebound by Hickson for Cheyenne Central. Had Barker trying to get it as well, and she was able to win that battle. And on the other end, a foul. That's the 4th one on Evanston. It'll come against Braylon Morrison. As West, Cook, and Brown come in for Simmons, Lonsway, and Barker. Inbound pass towards the right side to Newton. Now over to Temple. Pass inside the lane looking for Schaefer, but it's broken up by West over the baseline. But they call Annalie West for a push. Sammy Schaefer will shoot 2, as that's the 5th foul on the Red Devils, 2nd one on Annalie West. With 1:14. Puts the shot up off the front iron. Too short. Evanston has gotten to the free throw line once in this game. Cheyenne Central, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As that one will fall through, and it's 33-5. As Sammy Schaefer is on the book for today. 1:14 left in the half. Brown bounces out to Cook on the left side. Finds Brown. Evanston still deep in their own territory. Have to get it across the center line. Pass is intercepted by, looked like Kelly. She bounces it out to Gehrig, and she'll finish it off. And 1. The foul will be against Violet Cook, her 2nd one of the game. Gehrig with the free throw, in and out. Pulled in by West, 35-5 with 1 minute left in the half. Gets it over to Cook on the right side. Evanston needs a bucket before the break to try to have something to build on going into the second half. Brown gets it over to Cook. 38 seconds left. Flings it over to Morrison on the right side. Free throw line extended. Fessler moving towards the right wing. Lobs it inside to Annalie West. Gets it off the glass and in. As going the other way, a missed shot turns it back over to the Red Devils. 14 seconds left, 13 seconds left, 12. Pass over to Morrison. 10 seconds left. Morrison holds. Goes into the far wing. 5 seconds left. Out to Fessler. Fessler puts up a shot from the left wing, and that's well short. And that's going to do it for the half. So your score, it is 35-7 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back with our halftime show brought to you by Unity Vision. After this, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
What is Uintah BOCES Number 1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uintah BOCES Number 1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
The picture of our eyes arrived. I want to see it. Dad, can you tell me whose eyes are whose?
Yep, your eye's the bottom green one and hers is the top green one. In addition to easily observable differences in eyes, there are also variations in how our eyes view the world. Some of this has to do with our posture. At a conference earlier this year, our staff used a new device that provided customized measurements for glasses, taking into account a person's typical stance. Check it out the next time you want glasses that are uniquely fit to you. Uintah Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours.
Time for our first half highlights here on our Uintah Eye and Vision halftime show. Uintah Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Cheyenne Central, the commanding 35-7 lead. Maya Gehrig with 8. Elizabeth Needham with a free throw. Sammy Schaefer with a free throw. Taylin Wade with 3. Izzy Kelly with 8. Ava Newton with 4. And Carson Temple with a game-high 10 for the Evanston Red Devils. Cassie Barker with 2. Kieran Simmons with a free throw, and Annalie West with 4. Evanston outscored 22-5 in the first and 13-2 in the second. Free throw numbers are 4 of 13 for Cheyenne Central, 1 of 2 for Evanston. That's your first half highlights. When we come back, we'll have an interview with Coach Rob Watsabaugh of the boys team. Right after this, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers Pregame Coaches Show.
Welcoming in to our broadcast booth, we have Evanston Red Devils boys basketball head coach Rob Watsabaugh on our halftime show. I guess you can say pre-game show for the boys interview. First question, Coach, I didn't get a chance to talk to you after the game yesterday, but how did you feel about the way the boys played?
Yeah, I thought we came out and we played really well. A strong start to the half. A little bit of a slow third quarter, but then, let them build a lead, and we cut it, and we had ourselves a chance to tie or win, and that's what we can ask for here early. And it's a great game, and a lot of situations that you don't normally quite see this early in the year, and glad to learn from them in a loss.
Absolutely, and I mean, these are technically they're the preseason games that, quote unquote, they're not the games that count, but I mean, everything kind of counts when you're trying to build a team with the aspirations that you guys have. Coming into this week, did you expect them to perform as well as they have, or is this a little bit of a surprise? Maybe we are a little bit ahead of schedule type situation.
The way we've been practicing and what we've worked on this summer, it's great to see it develop into gameplay. A few surprises, but also in the same breath, not really. That's kind of what we've been working on, and to come out and do that this first weekend is a pleasant. It's pleasant to see and coach these kids playing hard.
Cheyenne Central already played one game earlier today against Jackson. You were in the stands. You were kind of watching. What were some things that jumped out to you?
They want to play quick, kind of like Cheyenne East. They're going to pressure you on the perimeter, and also a little pressure full court. And we saw that Thursday and Friday. So just handle the ball and play like we have the last two days, and just get a little bit better today when we come out here and play Central this afternoon.
When you say just come out here and play a little bit better, and of course the win is going to be on your mind, and you want to get that win. But what are some signs that people can look for to show that there is some better play happening here?
Just the maturity of understanding the basketball game. If we go 2 possessions without scoring, we got to know we're all on the same page and we're executing for the best look to score. And on the other side of the ball, if they've scored twice, hey guys, we've got to get a stop, this next trip down. And just different situations, understanding if there's a mismatch, we've got to take advantage of that, whether it's inside, outside, and just different small situations that we've seen in the last 2 games, and come up on top in some of those and learn from them and show our maturity in the game of basketball.
That's Coach Rob Watsabaugh, head coach for Evanston boys basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck today. We'll be pulling for you. We won't talk with you after the game, as we all want to get on the road, so we'll see you back in Evanston. Anything else for wrap this up?
No, appreciate you guys coming up here and giving everyone back home that couldn't make the trip the ability to watch the games, and go Red Devils.
And that's going to do it for our Uinta I Envision halftime show. We're going to be right back with quarter number 3. It's 35-7 on the T7 Propane scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On Inn, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On Inn, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On Inn is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On Inn.
Just like our Red Devils athletes need breaks to come back and perform at their highest level, our eyes also need breaks. Everyone knows that 20/20 is perfect vision. The 20/20 rule is a great way to help our eyes come back to perform at their highest level. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break from your book, phone, or computer. In addition, it helps to look at something 20 feet away and blink 20 times to help relax your focus and refresh the surface of your eyes. Keep your eyes performing well so you can continue to enjoy watching the Red Devils compete.
When you need your eyes examined, call 307-789-3937. Now blink!
Cheyenne Central with the inbound play at the baseline as the opening play was a bunch of possession changes, eventually ending with a out-of-bounds play on Evanston on their own baseline. Now Cheyenne Central attacking the Evanston basket. Left to right here on mylocalradio.com. Kelly, straight left wing three. Way too hard, pulled in on the bounce by Fessler. 35-7, your score on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Bounces out to Fessler on the right side. Lob pass over to Brown as she goes cross court, far wing to near wing, and Brown has to go high, and it bounces off her fingertips and into the bench of Evanston. 6 minutes, 53 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Gets it over to Kelly on the right wing. Goes into the elbow. Now back over to Kelly again. Cheyenne Central moving the ball around on the perimeter. Settle for a three-point shot from Kelly on the right side. Bounces off the front iron. Now a rebound. Another three-point, this time from Gehrig. That one from the near wing, no good, pulled in by Lonsway. Evanston now gets Fessler trying to put up a shot, and she's blocked by Gehrig. Sends it forward to Kelly. Goes into the right block and draws the foul. Contact against Emma Lonsway. Wasn't a lot of contact, but enough to induce the foul as Izzy Kelly will shoot two. Trying to make it a 30-point lead for East. And she hits the first one. Fessler comes off of the bench, or comes to the bench, excuse me. And the shot is up, and that one is no good. Rebound by Cheyenne Central. Kelly bounces it over to Gehrig, who quickly bounces it over to Schaefer. Back to Gehrig, left wing three, good. And Gehrig now with 11 points, 39-7. Great quick pass over to Barker, but she can't finish it off on the near block. Simmons with the rebound, and she puts it in. Red Devils down by 30. Gets it over towards the right side. I was wondering where that crowd mic was. Gets it over to Schaefer on the right wing. Or check that, that's actually Wade. Now Wade holds on the right side. Takes one dribble, now goes to Kelly. Wade at the top. Bounces it back over to Newton, and a pass deflected, or a bad pass rather, by Cheyenne Central over the baseline. Lonsway gets the inbound play for the Red Devils, and Cheyenne Central bring in full pressure. Passes it out to Barker, who bounces it to Simmons, finds Cook, puts up the hook shot from about 14 out, and draws the foul. Only the second trip to the line today for the Red Devils, as Violet Cook will shoot two. First one on the way, and that one is off the side of the basket on the left as Fessler will come back into the game for Brown, as Barker would take Brown's spot. So it's Barker, Lonsway, Cook, who's shooting her second free throw and hits it, Simmons and Fessler. Pass by Temple goes out of play, and the Red Devils able to get it back. 4:48, Lonsway over along the far sideline, now gets it back over from Cook, passes to a wide open Fessler inside the paint, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound is going to be a foul on Barker as she went high above Temple and then came down on top of her. Her second foul, and now Braylon Morrison to the scorer's table. Barker goes to the bench. Central with the inbound play. Actually, that's the third foul on Barker. Second foul on the Red Devils. Pass over to the left side to Schaefer. It's Wade at the top. Schaefer gets the ball back, takes one dribble, gets it back to Wade. Finds Temple. Back over to Temple again along the baseline, puts the jumper up just behind the near block. Rebound is chased down by Lonsway. One end to the other, Lonsway looking to finish it up, and she will. And Lonsway gets her first points of the game. And immediately getting two more. Three more, rather, is Cheyenne Central. Didn't see who got it. As Lonsway is fouled going the other way, as the action has picked up here in quarter number 3. Ball taken away by Cheyenne Central. One end to the other. Temple goes off the glass. No good. Rebound between Schaefer and Morrison, and it's off of Schaefer. And the Red Devils get it back. 3:31 left in the third quarter. Oh, check that. It's off of Evanston. As the jump shot from Wade from the medium post on the far side rattles off the glass and in. Wade unofficially have her for 8. Simmons gets it back over to Fessler at the top. Lonsway back over to Fessler on the right wing. Evanston trying to find where their shot lies. Gets it over to an open Cook on the near elbow. Back out to Fessler at the top. Lonsway on the right wing, dribbles, steps in, long two, right side from about 19 foot out. That one just a touch too strong, easily pulled in by Newton. Back over to Schaefer. 18-foot jumper from the far wing is good. Schaefer unofficially with 3. 46-12, timeout. Roy Barker. 2:38 left in the third quarter, and it is Cheyenne Central 46, Evanston 12 on the T7 Propane scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com. (11-5) the score here in the third quarter in favor of Cheyenne Central, as they lead it by 34 right now.
46-12. Inbound play for the Red Devils. Cook goes Lon's way over the center line. Pass to Cook on the right wing. Back over to Fessler on the near wing. Now cross-court pass finds Brown. Quickly over to Cook. Fessler into the paint from the near side. Puts up the off-balance hook shot and falls through. Back to live action. Left side three. Garrick got it. So Garrick with another three ball makes it 49-14. Fessler again from the near elbow gets it to fall. Pass, long pass to Central. Now sets up another three for Cheyenne, and it's good. This time, straight away, it is Talon Wade. 52-16. On the right side, Brown fouled by Gehrig as she tried to go to her left, and contact of the legs between Gehrig and Brown. Kieran Simmons comes out. Cassie Barker comes in. Red Devils down by 34. On the left side, it's Alonsway. Bounce pass inside the lane and a foul around the near block against Wade. That's the second one for her. Now inbound play for Lonsway and Evanston. Goes Barker on the near corner, mishandles the dribble as she falls to the ground. Sends it forward to Cheyenne East, trying to track it down and keep it in. Are the Indians, as the pass was way too far, but they can't do it. They tried to get there, but they couldn't get the ball safely to the baseline. 1:15 left in the third. Lonsway brings it forward. Goes over to Cook, finds Barker on the near sideline. Lonsway with the dribble. Minute 2 goes Fessler on the left side. Lob pass taken out of the sky by Needham. One end to the other. It's Kelly. Near block puts up the shot, and it's good. 38-point lead for the Indians. 45 seconds left. Evanston needs to go on a run to avoid the running clock. Brown on the right side. 35 seconds left. Pass is stolen by Cheyenne Central. Sends it forward, wide open. Kelly finishes off the layup. And it is a 40-point ball game. Clock continues to run with 19 seconds left. Cook bounces out to Lonsway on the right side. Finds Brown on the wing. 12 seconds left, 11 seconds left. Bounces over to Fessler. Jump pass to Lonsway. 8 seconds left on the right side. Cook along the baseline. 4 seconds left. Tried a hook shot. No good. Rebound by Barker. That's not happening either. And it's taken by Cheyenne Central. So, 3 down, 1 to go. Indians lead big on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 56-16 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
We know from experience that in rural America, people really care about 3 things: their faith, their money, and their high school sports, and not necessarily in that order.
It's a race. Mendez in some space down the left wing. Steps into a shot. Mendez scores! Red Devils on top, 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Hello, North Carolina. Cheyenne's coming to visit.
The My Local Radio Sports Network covers high school sports in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming.
American Legion Baseball and High School Rodeo, and Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Advertising in the My Local Radio Sports Network is unique for 2 reasons. 1, it's the best way to reach your local audience, and 2, it's the most economical way to reach your regional and national audience. Join us today on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Fourth quarter action as the clock will run from here on out. Missed shot by Cheyenne Central, and now Evanston gets it back. Red Devils bringing it forward, goes to Maddie Brown on the left side, bounce pass to Barker on the near side of the paint. That one short, rebound by the Indians. Evanston Lady Red Devils will be back in action next weekend at the Flaming Gorge Classic as the ball rolls in to the far corner. Down on the ground, it looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor Cheyenne Central. Evanston on Thursday, they will play, the Lady Red Devils that is, will play Bear Lake at 4:20 at Green River High School. And the boys will play Bear Lake at 7:40 at Lincoln Middle School. We'll have both those games live on mylocalradio.com. On the other end, Maddie Brown tries a layup, but it's taken away by Cheyenne Central. As the clock will roll, and this game will come to an end in roughly about 6 minutes. Dribble towards the right side, gets it towards the right wing. Needham. Back over to the top, Schaefer. Needham, 19-foot jumper from the near wing, and it's good. Or excuse me, that was Schaefer, my apologies. As Lonsway brings it forward. Right side, Brown. Lob pass back over to Morrison, 19-foot jumper from the near side, short. Pulled in by Cheyenne Central, and with 5 minutes and 40 seconds, they will bring it forward. And they will probably look to kind of kill as much time as they can. Bounce pass over to Hickson. Right side, holding it. It is Newton. Back over to number 22, that is Gebhard. Her 3 ball is no good, but she gets her own rebound back on the bounce. As dribbling towards the right side after the pass is Schaefer, and she's pickpocketed from behind, and it's out of bounds. And the starters come off for Evanston. Julia Barton, Chesney Mackey, Annalie West, Violet Cook, and Braylon Morrison into the game for the Red Devils. Pass out towards the top, 4:58. Right side 3 is just a touch too strong from Hickson, rebounded by Evanston's Annalie West under the bucket. 4 minutes, 48 seconds and counting. Right side Morrison, flicks it over to Cook, lob pass over to West, puts the shot up, good and one. Clock will continue to roll throughout the free throws as West puts the shot up and completes the old school 3-point play. Dribbling it forward, it's Hickson. Goes towards the near corner and loses the handle out of bounds. Red Devil basketball. Good defense from, looked like Julia Barton on that play. And now she'll get the inbound pass. Barton across the center line, goes right side. Morrison back to Barton at the top. 3 minutes, 48 seconds, left side. Mackey goes into the left block, gets it out to Morrison. Long two, too much on it. Pulled in by Cheyenne Central. Bad pass taken back by Braylon Morrison though. Finds Chesney Mackey, goes to the near wing, bounces it out to Morrison at the top. Barton holds. 3 minutes, 28 seconds. Red Devils going to lose this game, but they will reset and get ready for their next matchup against Bear Lake on the opening day of the Flaming Gorge Classic over at Green River High School. Again, they will play at 4:20. Left side 3 from Evanston, no good. Rebound by Cheyenne Central. Timeout taken by Cheyenne Central. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Your life is busy, and there are many people who count on you every day. You have to show up. At Freeway Tire, we understand you are an important person and your time is valuable. That's why we have top quality mechanics and a team of experts. Whether you are coming in for an oil change and tire rotation or more extensive service on your vehicle, we can diagnose and fix the problem quickly and correctly. We'll work hard to get you back on the road as soon as possible so you don't skip a beat in your busy life. Freeway Tire, vehicle maintenance, from oil changes to engine rebuild. 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Going through the schedule for the Flaming Gorge Classic, we have the 420 Evanston girls versus Bear Lake at Green River High School on Thursday. Evanston boys will take on Bear Lake at 7:40 at Lincoln Middle School, as taking it in to the paint, putting it up is Ireland Hickson to extend the lead for Cheyenne Central. And as they will take the win here today. Mackey on the left side, handoff to Cook. Barton at the top. Bounces it out to Morrison. Finds Cook along the baseline. Bounce pass over to Mackey. Jump shot from about 17 out. Rebound is brought in by West, but it's ripped away by Gebhardt. Taking it one end to the other, now cut off by Barton on defense. Cheyenne Central will look to move the ball around. On Friday, Evanston boys will play Uinta at Green River High School at 2:40, and Evanston girls will play Thermopolis at 4:20 at Lincoln Middle School. On the other end, a foul on Cheyenne Central, the second one on Elise Newton. We'll give you the Saturday schedule once things kind of seem to calm down. Dannon Kohler, jump shot from about 19 out, drains that one, and Dannon Kohler gets the points for the Red Devils here in the fourth quarter. 90 seconds left on Saturday. Evanston boys will take on Pinedale at 12:20. Evanston girls will take on Rollins at 2 o'clock. And that is the Flaming Gorge invite schedule. Also, myself and Anthony Colasuno will have the slam dunk contest and three-point contest on Friday night. Chesney Mackey, one end to the other, draws the foul with 1:05. And she'll shoot two as we are inside the final minute of this one. As that one will go down. For those that may not know, Wyoming high school basketball has a rule that if at any point a team goes up by 40, the clock runs for the rest of the game. Only way it stops is timeouts, as Mackey hits the second one. So that's why the clock was still rolling throughout the free throws there, as the coach for Cheyenne Central tells his team no shot. So that is going to do it for this one in about 20 seconds. Central with a big victory here in their final game of the tournament here in Riverton, as they'll hold it. And dribbling it out will be Reagan Gebhardt, and that's going to do it. Your final score, it's Cheyenne Central 60, Evanston 22. We'll be right back with our postgame show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Time for your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Your final score at Cheyenne Central 60, Evanston 22 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Cheyenne Central outscores Evanston in the first three quarters, 22-5, 13-2, 20-9, and then Evanston outscores them in the fourth quarter, 6-4. For Cheyenne Central, it's a bucket for Elizabeth Needham, 5 for Sammy Schaefer, 2 for Ireland Hickson, 11 for Taylin Wade, 10 for Carson Temple, Izzy Kelly with 13, Ava Newton with 4, and McKay Gehrig leads the game and the team with 14 for the Evanston Red Devils. 2 for Emma Lonzway, 1 for Violet Cook, 2 for Dannon Kohler, 2 for Cassie Barker, 4 for Emmy Fessler, 3 for Kieran Simmons, and Annalie West is your leader with 7 points. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today, and we take you back to the third quarter on this play by Emmy Fessler. She passes it over to Brown, back to Cook, goes back to Fessler, goes into the lane, puts up the off-balance shot, and drains it. So Emmy Fessler gets our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family, 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Moving on to our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. Knew it was better today. Well, we're going to go with your leader, Annalie West, the sophomore, leads the Red Devils with 7 points in the effort, as the Red Devils unfortunately can't get this one in the win column. Your final score, it is Cheyenne Central 60, Evanston 22. We're going to be right back with your scene set for the boys game. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Time for our scene set. Both of these teams are 1-1. Evanston beat Star Valley and lost to a close one to Cheyenne East. It was a 3-point game for the Red Devils. Cheyenne Central, on the other hand, beat Jackson, I believe, on day 1 of the tournament. Actually, no, they're actually 2-1. They beat Jackson today, and then they beat Riverton on night 1 and lost to Star Valley. That's your scene set on our Cazin's Ace Furniture pregame coaches show. We'll be right back with a short interview with Coach our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. We'll have a short interview with Coach Rob Watzabaugh right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers Pregame Coaches Show here with Evanston boys basketball head coach Rob Watzabaugh. This weekend in Riverton, you guys start the season off really with a heck of a gauntlet. 3 of the top 5 teams in the preseason rankings. This first part of the year, there's probably not much game planning as opposed to what you're going to do against the opponents. So how does game planning work, and how does it differentiate between week 1 and what will eventually be week 7 or 8?
Yeah, week 1, kind of get a feel for some new things that we've implemented, trying to play a little bit quicker in transition offensively, and then just see where we're at, what we got to work on, see what's working for us, and, kind of get a little bit better at that. And that's what you want in these first 3 games, is to improve upon each game. Not a whole lot of scouting is going into it. We know Star Valley, so we know some of the things that they're going to do. And we've worked on that in practice just as part of what we need to get better at. And then, as you progress throughout the year, very familiar with, the most of the state. I'd say about 80% of the state we're very familiar with. And that becomes a lot more detailed of, things that we can try and take away or, expose of them. Right now, just a good feel where we sit offensively, defensively, our tempo, our pace, rotations, what all of those look like and what groups are playing well together, and just kind of feeling ourselves out a little bit and, seeing kind of where we stack up. And I think it's going to be a great weekend to go against this group or these 3 teams and see where we sit.
Big thank you to Coach Rob Watzabaugh for joining us on our Ellingford Brothers Pregame Coaches Show. Remember, Ellingford Brothers, for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs, 307-789-1515. We'll be right back with our keys to the game, your team intro, and tip-off. It's Evanston versus Cheyenne Central, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN, presented by First Bank of Wyoming.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
Time for our Cowboy State Realty keys to the game. And we got one key for you if you're Evanston. Don't let up. They didn't yesterday. They didn't the day before, and that's why they have had such a successful tournament. That's our Cowboy State Realty keys to the game. Time to introduce you to your Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Les Schwab Tires.
Jordan Mendez, senior guard. Jay Hill, senior guard. Brooke Searle, senior guard. Riker Lind, senior forward. Riker Pace, senior forward. Ray Friedrich, junior guard. Brandon Blackwell, junior forward. Paul Baxter, senior forward. Clay Cook, senior center. Dominic Stewart, junior power forward. Brenner Lim, senior guard.
That's your 2024-2025 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires. And our starting lineup brought to you by Les Schwab Tires, as well as Evanston is the designated road team, it looks like. And the starting lineup for the Evanston Red Devils, it'll be number 4, Jordan Mendez, number 10, Riker Lind, number 13, Jay Hill, trying to make out who is sitting next to Jay, number 14, Clayton Cook, and number 21, Brenner Lim. For the Cheyenne Central Indians, it's Tate Berry, number 0. Number 23, Nate Brenchley. Number 2, Tyler Hernandez. Number 30, Matt Clausen. And I'm missing one more. Number 0, number 2, number 30. Number 23, and number 5, Tyler Davis. Evanston in the red on the right side, Cheyenne Central in the white on the left. Sorry, I'm just adjusting this camera for the scoreboard, or for the timer. It'll be Berry versus Cook, and the tip-off is won by Cheyenne Central. Going left to right, kicks it out towards the left side to Benchley. He drives into the near block, covered by Riker Lind, and a pass intended for Tyler Davis, deflected over the baseline by Evanston. 7 minutes, 50 seconds as we get started. Almost 15 minutes ahead of schedule. I'm not offended by that. Gets it over towards the right side to Hernandez, drives along the baseline, kicks it out towards the left wing to Clausen. Covered by Brenner Lim, goes to the free throw line, now tries to put the shot up, and it falls through. Matt Clausen gets it going for Cheyenne Central. Now Evanston will get their first offensive chance of the game. Brenner Lim across the center line. Holds the ball, now kicks it over to Jay Hill. Had a window that was open at the top. Instead, goes into lane, goes over to Mendez, and Lind will go right back to him. Pass over towards the left side to Hill. Back over to Lind on the near corner, finds Cook inside the paint. Now back over to Lim at the top. Back on the right side of the key, it's Cook, quickly to Mendez at the free throw line. Right block, Cook, no good, gets his own rebound back, and we're tied. (2-2) on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Taking it in, it's Davis. Now flicks it back out to Brenchley. Hand off to Hernandez, and he gets called for a travel. They give the ball to him, and he can't get the feet going with the dribble. Instead, it'll be an inbound play for Evanston and a chance to have their first lead of the game. Hill brings it forward. 6 minutes, 23 seconds along the far sideline. Now stops, bounces out to Cook on the right wing. Hands off to Lim on the right side, drives into the far block, puts the layup up, no good. Rebound bobbled around before it's brought in by Tyler Hernandez. Back over to Davis at the top. Right-hand dribble now into the right wing. Bounce pass wide open, Berry right under the bucket. Pretty feed and in. 4-2 Central on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lim across the center line. Gets it over to Mendez on the right side. Back out at the top, it's Cook. Drives to the free throw line, backs up against the defender. Open Brenner Lim, right side three, off of the front iron. Pulled in by Cheyenne Central. Berry now brings this one forward, gets it over towards the left wing. Bounce pass on the right side to Brenchley. Backed up against Clayton Cook, puts the floater up right in front of the net. Not going to happen, it's too hard. Brenner Lim pulls it in for the Red Devils. Mendez on the left side. Gets a screen from Lim, goes towards it. Hill, right wing three, too much. Pulled in by Cheyenne Central again. 5 minutes, 3 seconds gone by in this, or left in this first quarter. Brenchley gets it over towards the right side, finds Barry, backed up against Cook, trying to go against him, but a foul called on Clayton on the floor. First foul of the game, and it comes against Cook. And they're calling it a shooting foul. Thought they pointed down on the ground saying it happened, but it is Barry at the free throw line. First one is up and good, and it's 5-2 Cheyenne Central. Barry with the shot, and he goes 2 for 2. So one foul in the game, and it belongs to Evanston. Take that back. Now it's a foul against Cheyenne Central. Barry, or check that. Davis fouls Evanston on the inbound play. Lind with the inbound pass to Lim. He attracts the double team and now gets it over to Lind, and a bad pass taken away by Clausen. He'll go to the hoop, tries to get it to fall in. It's not going to happen. Rebound by Hernandez. His floater is too much from right in front of the basket. Jump pass by Lim, tipped by Cheyenne Central, and they get it. Quick pass over towards the left side to Davis. Back out towards the top, Hernandez. Open, far wing Davis. That one in and out. Pulled in by, who is it? Evanston basketball. Barry thought he had it, but it goes off his hands and over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Pressure being brought by Cheyenne Central again. Lind inbounds to Hill on the near wing. Problem is he's in his own side of the court. Not anymore. He's over the 10-foot or the 10-second line fairly quickly. Mendez passes to Cook at the mid post, right in the paint, puts the hook shot up, no good. Rebound is an offensive foul on Mendez. Second foul on Evanston. First one on Mendez. Cheyenne Central brings in a few new players. Inbound play for the Indians. Davis slowly marches forward with Mendez in tow. 6-2 Cheyenne Central on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Under 4 to play in the first. Gets it over towards the left side to Philbin. Now back out to Davis, finds Philbin again. Davis on the far corner for 3, got it. Along the right sideline, it's Lind. Goes into the lane, goes for the layup, nothing but nets. So Lind on the board. Davis thought about a 3 instead, swings it over to Clausen. Bad pass, ball's on the ground, picked up by Lind. Kicks it over to Cook. Back over to Mendez on the left side. Hill puts on the brakes and now back to Mendez. Right hand dribble. Hill cuts along the baseline, goes for the layup and is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Who had our first bucket? Do you guys remember? I didn't write it down. Clayton. So Clayton Cook with 2, Riker Lind with 2, and now a chance for Jay Hill to join him if he hits both of these, as he easily hits the first. It's the second foul on Cheyenne Central, and the first one on Will Little. Mendez comes out. Here comes Brooke Searle. And Hill goes 2 for 2. Cuts the gap down to 3 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 9-6 Cheyenne Central. Davis, bounce pass over to Brown on the right wing. Lob pass up high to Philbin. Puts up the shot and it rattles through. From the near block, it looked like. And it's 11-6. Red Devils down by 5. Lind on the left side. Covered very toughly by Philbin. Back over to Searle. Gets it over to Hill. Hill, jump shot from the far elbow. Too much. And the rebound pulled in by Philbin, and he flings it back out to Davis, who's barely able to keep it on his fingertips. Good pass inside the lane to Little, and it's in. Minute 54 left in the first quarter, 13-6 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lim gets it over to Lind at the top. He leaves it for Brenner. He goes into the near block, goes for the off-balance shot, and it's no good off the glass. Rebound by Cheyenne Central, taking it one end to the other. It's Clausen, and he will put it up and in. 15-6 on the T7 Propane board. A minute 26 left in the first quarter. Searle sends it to Cook. Back over to Lind. Near corner three, too little. Rebound by Cook. He tried to go up and put it in on the putback, but too much on it. 70 seconds left in the first. Davis gets it over towards the right side to Brown. He goes into the paint at the free throw line, stops. Straightaway three, Philbin. That one off the front iron and drops to the hardwood. Pulled in by Clausen. He drives along the baseline with Hill in tow. They decide to go back out to Brown. And with 46 seconds left, Brown drives into the elbow. Hands it off to Clausen. Near wing three, too much. Pulled in by Searle. Gets it over to Lim with 38 seconds left. Plenty of time to make something happen here if you're the Red Devils. Down by 9. Lim goes right side, Searle. Finds Cook in the far elbow. And a push on the floor comes against Central. It'll be the second foul on Little. Three Cheyenne Central players will come out. Clausen, Davis, and it looks like Little will all take a break. Hill inbounds to Searle, goes to Lim on the right side. Back over to Searle. Lobs it up high for Cook, who can't get a clean hold on it. He drops it, picked up by Lim. He'll put it up, and it rolls in and out. 12 seconds left. Here comes Cheyenne Central. Hernandez, one end to the other, puts the shot up, and it is not going to happen for the Red Devils. They tried to get there and plant his feet for the charge. Jay Hill, they said he was just a little late. Hernandez makes it 17-6. He'll shoot a free throw with 6 seconds left, and he'll drain it. 18-6. Excuse me, I was looking at the scoreboard. 18-6 Indians. 3 seconds left. Lim finds Cook, puts up the layup at the buzzer and in. So that's the end of the first one. It is Cheyenne Central 18, Evanston 8. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Hey, it's Hunter here with Les Schwab. Just want to let you know we have America's Best Tire Warranty. It's now available at all Les Schwab Tire Centers. It includes our no-hassle road hazard protection, free tire maintenance, and a 60-day ride satisfaction guarantee included for free. Come visit us at Les Schwab Tire Centers today at 157 Bear River Drive in Evanston.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Second quarter action, Red Devils down by 10, but they'll get the ball back going right to left. Looks like there's a slippery spot, so they're gonna wipe that up. It'll be Riker Lind to inbound it for the Red Devils. Goes to Brenner Lim to start it out. Lim on the right side, stops. Gets it over to Lind in between the circles. 7 minutes, 47 seconds. Lim holds on the right wing. Cross-court pass back to Lind. He goes into the paint, puts up the jump shot from the free throw line, and draws the foul. It comes against Nate Brenchley. The senior is now Lind. The senior will shoot two. First one is left short. Lind with the next shot is good. So it's a 9-point lead for Cheyenne Central as they'll bring it forward with Kate Brown, covered by Brooke Searle. Brown drives to the right wing as Cheyenne Central moves the ball around the outside. Now coming inside, it's Brenchley. He's cut off as they'll have to pass it out to the corner. Brown to the free throw line, loses the basketball. Good defense by Brooke Searle, but he's able to get it back. Brenchley now on the right side, driving along. It's Philbin. Back to Brown. Hernandez on the left wing. Going for the layup, cutting inside the lane is Nate Brenchley, and he will put it up and in. 20-9 Central on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lim loses control of the basketball, but lets it go off of Cheyenne Central and over the far sideline. And an inbound play coming up, but a timeout first for Coach Rob Watzabaugh. We'll take it as well. Red Devils down by 11 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapist can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters.
Clayton Cook on the right side, dribbles into the lane, puts up the layup. Oh, it just falls in and out. Pulled in by Cheyenne Central. Quick feed over to Barry, and he'll take full advantage of it, puts it up and in, and it's 22-9 Cheyenne Central. Hill in between the circles, gets it over to Lind at the free throw line, back to Hill. Right side key, puts up the layup and draws the contact against Barry. Second foul on Cheyenne Central in the quarter. 5:59 left in the half. Hill to shoot 2 more. First one is good. Jay now 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. Next one on the way, and that one no good. Rebound is loose. Pulled in by Cheyenne Central. It was going out of bounds off of Tate Berry, but he manages to get midair and bounce the ball off of Clayton Cook to make it go out of bounds off of him. Tyler Davis brings it forward for the Indians. Bad pass taken away. Brooks Searle, he has it down the near sideline. Gets it over to Cook, back over to Lind. Left wing 3 off of the base iron. That would have been a precision play of the game candidate, no doubt. 5:31 left in the half. On the near corner, jump pass over to Davis. And it's a bad pass that is deflected out by Evanston. Hernandez inbounds it to Davis over the timeline. 5 minutes, 18 seconds remaining here in the half. At the top, nice moves by Hernandez. Now gets it over. Can't make out that number quite well. It was Clausen. Bad pass taken away by Evanston. Feed to Brenner Lim, puts it up, no good. Rebound is an absolute battle. And it's going to stay with Evanston. Jay Hill to inbound it at the Cheyenne Central baseline. Red Devils down by 12 with 4:58 left in the quarter, in the half really. Taking the dribble, it's Lind, one end to the other. Beautiful touch off the glass on the layup, and Riker Lind with 5. Davis, jump shot from about 10 out on the near wing or elbow. And Evanston gets it back, and Lind goes back to back. Timeout called, we'll take it as well. Riker Lind makes it an 8-point game. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
When you need a plumber, call the one you can count on. Brad Kopp with Panda Plumbing. Fast quality, reliable service at competitive prices. When you need a plumber, call Panda Plumbing. I'm the plumber you can count on. Panda Plumbing, 307-258-1450.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
Quarter number 2, and Cheyenne Central leads 22-14 on the T7 propane board. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left until halftime. And at that point, we invite you to stick around for our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Inbound play for Tyler Hernandez. They'll go to Davis to start it off for Cheyenne Central. 4 minutes, 27 seconds across the center line. Bounce pass towards the top of the arc. Holding it is Brenchley. He takes it into the near block, covered by Lind. Gets it back out to Davis in between the circles. Drives into the lane, goes the right side of the key. Open right side 3. Hernandez off the side of the backboard. Pulled in by Davis. Left side 3 is no good from Clausen, and it's a putback and 1 for Hernandez. Back up by 10. Puts the shot up, and that one is off the backboard. Punched out by Philbin, gets it back out to Clausen, and he drains the 3 from straight away. 27-14, Red Devils finding themselves in a bit of a hole right now. Hill on the left side, takes it in, tries the reverse layup, put too much on it. Going the other way, Cheyenne Central. Steps into the lane, Clausen can't get the shot to go. Rebound by the Indians. Clausen, step back three after the pass, and it's no good. Foul down on the ground. Comes against Evanston. It's Clayton Cook. (27-14), Cheyenne Central on top. And down quickly over to Philbin, right side three. Davis off the base iron, pulled in on the bounce by Searle. Sends this one forward to Riker Lind, but it's chased down by Davis, and Cheyenne Central will keep it. Gets it over to Philbin across the center line, right side Clausen. Back to Philbin at the top, Davis on the left wing. Dribbles into the elbow, near far block, puts up the layup and in. Tyler Davis with 5. Lim across the center line, goes towards the right side, hands off Searle. 2:52 remaining here in the half. Hill hands off Lind in the near corner. Takes it into the paint, puts up the hook shot, no good. Put back attempt by Hill, not gonna happen, but he gets his own rebound back and draws the foul. And Jay Hill is gonna go back to the line. That's the second foul on Philbin and the third one on Cheyenne Central. 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the T7 on the T7 Pro Paint scoreboard, as the first one is in for Hill. Makes him 4 of 5 today from the line.
You're in the shot a little bit.
And now that one is hit by Hill as well. Gets over towards the right side. Hernandez into the paint, puts the layup up, and it falls through. Cheyenne Central can't miss right now. Lind on the right wing, puts the layup up, and that one goes through from the far block. Passes out towards the left side. Hernandez for 3, short. Rebound by Cheyenne Central. Puts the shot up, no good. Pulled in by Lim, but it is taken away. And Lim grabs Tyler Davis. It's going to be 2 shots. For Davis. First one from Davis is up, and it is in. So the foul against Brenner Lim. And the next one is up, and that one's in as well. 33-18 on the T7 Pro Paint scoreboard. Inbound to Clayton Cook along the near sideline. Cook gets it over to Lind. Open left side 3, it's good, but there's a whistle. A blocking foul on Cade Brown. Takes the 3 ball off.
No matter what you do, I think that your camera's going to be in the shot, so it's good. I can take it off this.
Lim in between the circles. It's over to Hill, and Cook inside the lane is fouled. And he'll shoot 2.
I think that's going to work. I'm over here.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry about that.
You're good. Clayton Cook, first shot missed, as it's his first trip to the line today. Minute 29 left in the half. I invite you to stick around for our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Cook leaves the second one short. Rebound by, looked like Brenchley. Right side, Davis goes into the wing. Brenchley quickly flicks it out to Hernandez. Drives in the lane. Back out to Brenchley. Steps into the elbow, looking for the paint. Underhands it back out to Davis for 3. That one is short, pulled in by Lynn. Davis launched the 3 from the far corner, and now here comes Mr. Hill. Drives into the free throw line, gets it out to Lim on the right side, finds Cook at the near block. Straight away 3, Hill, no good. Final minute of the half. Taking it the other way, it's Hernandez. Steps into the lane, puts the underhanded layup up, no good. Put back is in for Tate Berry. 35-18 on the T7 Propane scoreboard, and an offensive foul on the Red Devils. Lim is the offender. It's a charging foul. I believe that's what was signaled. 21-2, or excuse me, player 21 foul 2, so Bridger Lim with his second foul of the game, and the 4th one on Evanston. Red Devils down 35-18 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Hernandez with 17 seconds left. Now flicks it back out to Philbin. Takes the dribble, now picks it up. Cross pass back to Davis, finds Hernandez, and he's fouled from behind as Hill made contact. Second one on Hill, and Rafe Wiedrich will make his varsity debut. First one is up, and that one's no good from Hernandez. .8 seconds remaining as that one goes through. .36-18, right side 3, deep 3 by Lind, falls well short. That's going to do it for the half. So, halfway home, it is Giant Central 36, Evanston 18. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving, because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The picture of our eyes arrived. I want to see it. Dad, can you tell me whose eyes are whose?
Yep, your eye's the bottom green one and hers is the top green one.
In addition to easily observable differences in eyes, there are also variations in how our eyes view the world. Some of this has to do with our posture. At a conference earlier this year, our staff used a new device that provided customized measurements for glasses, taking into account a person's typical stance. Check it out the next time you want glasses that are uniquely fit to you. Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours.
Time for our first half highlights. At the half, it's Cheyenne Central 36, Evanston 18. In the first quarter, Cheyenne Central outscores Evanston 18-8 and 19-1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the second quarter. Cheyenne Central shooting 6 of 8 from the charity stripe, and Evanston shooting 4 of 6 in the second half, so that would give us 6 of 8 in the game. So that is your first half highlights. Evanston being led by Rikerland with a game high 9, and Tate Berry and Tyler Hernandez tied with 8. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have our Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight with Clayton Cook, an abbreviated version right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to another edition of Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight, here with senior on the basketball team and the football team, and he's really kind of all over the place, Mr. Clayton Cook. Clayton, first question for you. You're going out on the floor with really a bunch of guys that you've been with since you were sophomores on this varsity team. What's it like to think about now you guys are the seniors? This is the year that everything's been kind of building towards.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been thinking about that. We've been playing since like a long time, like since elementary school. And so it's just the thought of them being with my guys. So I'm really excited about. It'll be good.
What makes you the most excited about this group? Not just the seniors, but also the younger guys that are coming up.
Mostly just like the friendship that we've had, because like we're all in the same grade, so we all know each other really well. And so I'm just really excited to play with my boys, my main boys.
A big thank you to Clayton Cook for joining us on our Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. Inviting you now to get your tickets to Mufasa the Lion King. Lost and alone, orphan cub Mufasa meets a sympathetic lion named Taka, the heir to a royal bloodline. That is Mufasa the Lion King, opening December 20th, but you can get your tickets now at Aspen Cinemas by scanning the QR code on the graphic or by visiting their website at aspencinemas.com. Worthy to note, when asked what his Clayton's favorite movie was that he saw lately at Aspen Cinemas, he said Moana 2. Moving on to our post-game interview with Coach Roy Barker of the girls team. Coach, you guys had a great week, 2 really good games before today. Talk to me about today and what you feel like you guys learned in this matchup.
You know, it's just that's the best team here at this tournament, honestly. That's no disrespect to East, but that's a very good basketball team. And you know, I didn't put the girls in they didn't do a good job adjusting to what they were doing to us, and I didn't do a good job of putting them in position to make sure that they were able to adjust. I think we were trying to survive a little bit, and it felt like a little bit like last year, and the girls' hearts kind of went to that. You know, a lot of that despair, and the adversity came, and we kind of faltered. So it's great. It was a great weekend. 3 different learning experiences in all 3 different games. So hope we can grow from all 3 of them.
You guys now I mean, you take a break until Thursday when you're at the Flaming Gorge Invite. You guys will take on, I believe it's Bear Lake, Thermopolis, and Rollins.
Yeah.
What is going to be the goal that you guys have going into that tournament, besides obvious, get better?
We need to score some points. We need to execute offensively, take care of the basketball. Defensively right now, we got to kind of figure out, I'm not a huge fan of sitting in zones, but we're having to play the zones when we have quick teams because some of our girls aren't fast-footed. And so we've been able to adjust. I got to maybe put some wrinkles in defensive man, put some wrinkles in there. I think we'll do that this week, and then maybe that'll help us out. And just keep going forward. Girls are great. They're working hard, and I think this last game today was that they felt like they're better. That we're better than that. So that's a lot different feeling from last year.
Coach, you mentioned that you want to put up some more points on the board. Is there a number that you would like to see, maybe to kind of start itching things up?
Defensively, we always try to keep under 45, so we got to score 45. 40, you score 40. We always kind of feel like if I keep the team under 40 to 45, we're going to have a chance to win, or at least play in the game, but we got to make baskets, right? So, we got to do that, make free throws, make easy layups. What I've learned of coaching girls basketball is the open breakaway layups, the easy baskets underneath, and free throws are just so compounded, I think, and so because we don't maybe hit as many outside shots and creativity, right? So when we get those open looks, we got to really put them in. Shoot high percentages from those three areas. So.
That's Coach Roy Barker, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Safe travels back home. We'll see you back in Evanston. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, Merry Christmas.
You too. All right, Coach. We'll be right back after this with the third quarter. That ends our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show. Your score at the half, it's Cheyenne Central 36, Evanston 18 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uinta County. Uinta County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintacountycd.com.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callis Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
That ends our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Iron Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Evanston Red Devils' vision is going to be get back on track. And I need to get back on track because I made a mistake on one of the stats I reported. So Evanston is actually 6 of 10 from the free throw line this afternoon, not 6 of 8. So that is where they sit right now. Again, game high unofficially, Riker Lind with 9. As the Red Devils will go ahead and start with the basketball in quarter number 3. And who else to trigger it in but Riker Lind himself. Inbounds over to Brenner Lim, and 7:58 and 7:56. All of it rolling on the clock on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Mendez on the right side, gets it over to Cook at the near block, backs up against Barry. Decides to go outside to Lim, hand off to Hill on the left wing. Evanston trying to figure out where their shot lies, and the answer may be with Hill. He steps into the elbow straight away. That one is no good from about 17 out, and the Red Devils on defense. Hernandez, bounce pass over to Davis on the left side, gets it back out to Clausen. He puts up a clutch shot from just in front of the free throw line. That one off the mark, pulled in by the Red Devils. Lim takes it the other way. He now gets it back out to Mendez at the top. Right hand dribble, bounce pass inside to Cook. Handoff Mendez. Gets it back to Cook at the free throw line on the left side. Back over to Mendez, right wing three. That one just a touch too hard, brought in by Cook on the rebound. Gets it over to Mendez. He takes it into the lane from the near block, and it's just not falling. Rebound by Cheyenne Central. Gets it out towards the left side to Hernandez along the baseline, blocked by Lind. Sends it forward to Cook, goes for the layup and finishes it off. Defense chance coming from the Evanston JV team. Straightaway three, Clausen off the front, pulled in by Mendez on the bounce. 6 minutes, 13 seconds left. Red Devils cutting the gap down to 16. As Mendez goes to the left side free throw line extended. Straightaway three, Lind in and out. Cheyenne Central takes it in the red with the white numerals in the black trim. Or black outline red trim. On the right side, this is Clausen coming in, kicks it back out to Davis, near corner for three, off of the far iron. Pulled back in by Davis. Now he dribbles along the baseline, tries a spin move, locked out by the double team of Lim and Lind. Left side three, Clausen in and out, pulled in by the Red Devils. 5.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Hill gets it over to Lind, takes it to the far block, puts the layup up and in, and the Red Devils right now outscoring Cheyenne Central 4-0 in the quarter. 14-point lead for the Indians. Brenchley back out to the top to Hernandez. Gets it back out to Brenchley on the left side, 5 minutes remaining. Going back and forth, trying to get the ball around and back into the arc, but Evanston doing a good job playing the perimeter. Evanston with a 3-2, or a man-to-man right now, excuse me, as they'll kick it out towards the right side to Hernandez. 4 minutes, 42 seconds. Handoff to, that looks like it is Nate Brenchley, as he puts the shot up and in. Timeout called, we'll take it as well. Red Devils down 38-22 on the T7 Propane scoreboard with 4.5 left in the third on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Back to live action, third quarter inbound play for the Red Devils. Gets it over to Lim along the left side. Back over to Cook. Pass over towards the right wing, Mendez. Finds Lim at the top. In between the circles. Ball pass inside to Cook. Finds Lim on the left side. Back over to Hill on the right. Steps through a man, puts the layup up and in. Jay Hill with 7 points. On the right side, Davis. Red Devils down 38-24. 3 minutes, 46 seconds. You can see the camera shaking on the clock. That's because of the stomping from the Evanston JV team. Right side, Clausen. Puts on the brakes, stops, gets it over towards the right side to Brown, and that's Hernandez. Now holding it is Brenchley. 3:26 left in the third. Right side three, Hernandez well short. Ball rolls off after hitting the net, or the rim, pulled in by Lind. 38-24 Indians. Lim, right by the center logo, covered by Hernandez. Takes one dribble, gets it over to Hill. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third. Back over to Mendez in between the two paw prints at the top of the arc. Lob pass to the far block. It's Cook. Puts up the floater. Can't get that one to go. Spins around and does not drop in. As a bad, losing the handle coming along the near sideline is Davis, and the Red Devils get the ball back. Inbound play for Riker Lind right in front of the Cheyenne Central bench. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Is that better, guys? Lim goes over the center line, left-hand dribble. He has Brown in tow. Cook feeds Lind inside the lane and one. Riker Lind with the nice layup, and now he'll get a chance to make it an old school three-point play and make it an 11-point game with 2:29 left in the third. Tell you what, if you can make this a single-digit game going into the fourth, you like your chances if you're Evanston. The shot is missed, and the rebound is off of Evanston over the baseline. Indians with the inbound play, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Bringing it forward is Davis. Holding it is Clausen. Straightaway three, no good from Little. Red Devils with the basketball. A chance to make this a single or a 10-point game. Lind puts the layup up, no good. Rebound is brought in by Hill, and he goes under the basket and puts it up and in. 10-point game, mission accomplished if you're Evanston. Jay Hill with 9. Pushing foul on the other end. It goes against Mendez. And he looks over to Coach Watsaba and says, "Don't take me out, I'm good." A minute 47, and it's a 10-point game. 38-28. If you can make this single digits in the next minute 40 or so, that'd be huge for Evanston. Gets it back over to Clausen. Puts up the shot, no good from Philbin. Picked up by the Red Devils. Here they come. Lind goes over to Hill. Left side, thought about a three. Step back near corner three. Lind is good! Riker Lind with a huge three ball. And the Red Devils cut the gap down to 7 with a minute 11 to play in the third. On the left side, back out towards the top. Brenchley loses the basketball. It's over the line, and it's out of bounds. We're going to Evanston. The Red Devils have caught fire late in this third quarter, and they have made this a 7-point game. They have the ball, 59 seconds left in the third. The Never Say Die Devils have appeared again. Lind with the inbound play on the far sideline. A chance to make this a 4-point game if they hit a 3, a 5-point game if they go for a regular bucket. 53 seconds left, 52 seconds left. Mendez goes towards the left side. Hands off to Hill on the left wing, 47 seconds left. Hill at the top, gets it over to Lind in the far corner. Step back into the wing for 3, short. Pulled in by the Indians, 36 seconds left. Still plenty of time, but rushing through is Brown. Takes it to the lane, goes to Mendez. Bounce pass over to Philbin, and he's good. Check that, that's Little. Red Devils down by 9. Mendez holding with 16 seconds left. Red Devils want the final shot, 12 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Mendez now goes towards the right side, drives to the screen set by Lynn. Mendez gets it over to Lynn. 4 seconds left. 2 men in his face, puts the shot up from the corner, and it's well short. At the end of the third, Red Devils trail by 9 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
During the break, Brenner Lim drove into the lane, and that's the third foul on him, as it looked like Hernandez had his feet planted and he took the charge. First foul on the Red Devils. In the third quarter, Evanston outscored Central, and I can't believe I'm saying this, 13-3. Bad pass stolen by Hill. Red Devils with the momentum. Mendez to the near block, draws the foul. And I'm not saying I can't believe I'm saying this because their Red Devils defense is not capable of doing it. I'm saying that because this was a team that scored 18-19 in the first two quarters, and Evanston outscores them in the third quarter 13-3 after only scoring 8 and 10 in the previous. So the Red Devils have come roaring back as Mendez hits that first free throw and cuts the gap to 8. Riker Lind comes off, and Riker Pace comes on. It's the first foul, by the way, on Tyler Hernandez. Mendez, nothing but net. And man, when he needs to be money from the line, he's done it his whole career. Red Devils down by 7. Along the near sideline, it is Brown. Gets it over towards the right side to Philbin. Holding it is Brenchley. Goes to the free throw line. Jay Hill playing tough defense on him. 6 minutes, 44 seconds. Hill puts the shot up, left side three is off the front of the iron, pulled in by Lim. Red Devils, you looking to cut down into this gap more. Mendez goes Hill on the left side. 6.5 minutes left in the fourth. Mendez retreats back towards the circle, bounces it out to Cook on the left wing. Covered by Barry, goes Hill in the far corner. Steps into the wing, back to Mendez. 6 minutes, 12 seconds. Mendez drives to the free throw line, stops, goes to Pace, who goes to Lim quickly. Mendez at the top, thought about a three. Instead, he'll go ahead and dribble towards the left side, puts up the off-balance shot off the glass. How did he do that? He was falling away and put that thing up there. Red Devils down by 5. On the right side, it's Philbin. Lob pass in the lane, taken away by Lim. Gets it over to Mendez on the right side. Quick pass over to Pace. Waits for the defender to go over him, and the shot is no good, off of Central and out of bounds. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game, and the Red Devils have cut this gap. That was massive at the half, down to 5. Inbound play to Lind, quickly over to Lind, who's back into the game. Goes for the layup, no good. Rebound by Hill, and the putback is in. Jay Hill makes it a 3-point game. Red Devils were down 37-18 at one point. And they have made it a 3-point game, outscoring Cheyenne Central 5-0 in the fourth quarter, 13-3, so 18-3 in this second quarter. On the left side, it's Davis. Quickly back over to Brenchley, 4:44 left in the game. Right side, dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Davis, thought about a 3, goes into the elbow, and it's a travel on Davis. He went up like he was gonna shoot, came back down, drove in, stopped, and stepped around. Red Devil basketball, down by 3. 4:32 left in the fourth. Lim goes across the center line. 4 minutes, 23 seconds. Lim gets it back out to Lind. Good feed inside to Cook to draw the foul. He'll shoot 2. Lind had an open shot for the 3 ball, but he saw Cook inside and said that's the better option and went there. Great smart move by Braxton Lind. And I am going to lose my voice before this one's over as Cook hits the first one. 40-38. Red Devils with a chance to make it a 1-point game, and it's not going to happen this time. Rebound pulled in by Barry. Taking it down the right side is Mendez. Brenchley to the top. Gets it over to Davis, and a foul. Mendez commits the foul to stop Davis. It's the second one on Evanston, 4th one on Jordan Mendez. Brooks Searle goes to the scorer's table. Inbound play for Davis. 4 minutes left in the game. Red Devils down by 2. Gets it over towards the left side to Hernandez. He'll hold it. Now kick it over to Brenchley on the left side. Cross-court pass to Clausen. Drives into the far elbow. Back out to the top. Hernandez. Pass nearly broken up by Land, but brought in by Brenchley. Passes it back out on the right side to Davis. 3 minutes, 36 seconds. They are trying to milk this clock as much as they can before Cook fouls Tate Berry, and that's the 3rd one on Evanston. And for Clayton, it's his 3rd. Oh, check that. They gave it to Jay Hill. So it's the 2nd one on Clayton Cook. 3 fouls on Evanston. Inbound play. Goes to Brenchley. Goes into lane. Tries for the layup. Blocked by Lind. And that one is off of Cheyenne Easton, out of bounds. Red Devil basketball. Braxton Lind has come out in the 4th quarter. Lind with the inbound play goes to Lim. Covered by Hernandez. They put full pressure on. 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Clock needs to be running right now. And they're going to redo this play as the clock was not running. They're going to go and do an Evanston inbound play at the center line. No, at the center line. It's going to be shortly on the Evanston side of the 10-foot line. 3:15 left in the game. Red Devils down by 2. Hill inbounds to Cook. 3 minutes, 13 seconds and counting. Cook, left-hand dribble. Goes towards the right side. Excuse me, that's Hill. Now he bounces it out to Cook at the free throw line. Cook now finds Hill. Goes to the free throw line. The near block. Thought about the layup, and he gets it! We are tied! 40-40. Quick transition by Cheyenne Central. And Clausen on the other end puts up the first points of the fourth quarter. 42-40 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Red Devils down by 2 again. Hill on the left side, 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Gets it over to Lim on the left wing. Drives into the elbow. Back over to Cook on the left side. Finds Lind at the top, and he's fouled by Hernandez. That's the third one. I had to look at the scoreboard. Third one on the Indians. The second one on Hernandez. Hill to inbound for the Red Devils on the far sideline. Gets it over to Cook, who goes right back to Hill. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Red Devils down by 2. And another great close game against another top 5 team for the Red Devils today. Mendez on the right side. Covered by Hernandez. Gets it over to Searle. He came in for Lim. 1:58 left in the game. Searle holds it. Timeout, Rob Watsabaugh will take it as well. Red Devils down by 2. What a game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Cheyenne Central leads 42-40 with 1:55. The reigning state champions lead by 2. And it's been a while since Evanston has beaten Cheyenne Central. I know that. Let's see if we can get an exact number for you. As with 1:55. Part of me wants to look it up just so I know it and not say anything unless it actually happens. I don't want to put the ultimate announcer's jinx on it. Inbound play by the Red Devils to Mendez. 1:55 left in the game. Red Devils down 42-40. Bounce pass on the right side to Searle. Mendez. With it, goes towards the free throw line, puts on the brakes, goes out to Lynn. Steps to the left side, back out to Mendez at the top. Finds Clayton Cook inside the paint. Backs up against Barry for the tie, no! Pulled in by Cheyenne Central at 1:21. Last time these two teams played was December 10th. Nope, that's not correct. According to this, the last time Evanston and Cheyenne Central played was December 10th, 2022, and it was a 71-45 win for Central. So that's what that looks like. 59.3 seconds left. Cheyenne Central basketball up by 2. Overall series, Evanston leads it dating back to 2007, 15-11. Ball taken away, or in for Cheyenne Central. Hernandez fouled by Cook. I'll send Tyler Hernandez to the free throw line. First one from Hernandez, good. So it's a 3-point game and a chance for him to make this a 4-point game with 53 seconds left. We're going to take it a timeout as well. You're tuned into First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and KMAX.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Last time these two teams met up was at the Oil City Tip-Off in 2022. December 10th, Cheyenne Central with a 71-45 win. Cheyenne Central, if they win this one, it's not going to be a blowout by any stretch of the imagination. It's 43-40 with 53 seconds left. Tyler Hernandez with a chance to make this a 4-point game on his second free throw. He will. Red Devils brings it forward quick. Mendez, one end to the other along the baseline, puts it up and in. Are you kidding me? 43 seconds left. Hill quickly fouls Clausen. 44-42. As Jordan Mendez adds another 2 points to his insane fourth quarter. He was scoreless coming into this quarter. He's got 7 just in the fourth alone. First shot from Clausen. By the way, that's the fourth on Clayton Cook. It's short, so the most this can be is a 3-point game. Watsaba leaves Cook in. The shot, not going to happen. Rebound is brought in by Clausen, and a timeout called by Cheyenne Central. 36 seconds left. And we're going to keep it right here. Evanston in the second half has outscored Cheyenne Central 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 to 7. 24-7 in the second half. Evanston in favor, as that is how they have built up this lead. A 37-18 lead for Cheyenne Central. And I think it could stick. The Never Say Die Devils are doing it again. They did it against Cheyenne East. They're doing it against Cheyenne Central right now. They beat the number 4 team in the state in Star Valley. Gave number 2 Central all it wanted. And they're doing the same thing with Cheyenne Central, or number 2 East all it wanted. And they're doing the same thing with Cheyenne Central, who currently sits number 2. East is number 5. So they beat 4, gave 5 all they wanted, and now number 2 has their hands full. 32 seconds left. Cheyenne Central is fouled. It's Clausen with the basketball. And that's it for Jordan Mendez. A great effort by the Red Devils, and Coach Watsaba will bring in Brenner Lim for Jordan Mendez. And he wants to talk it over with his guys and it's going to be Tyler Hernandez actually to shoot 2. Watsabah giving his team last instructions as Jordan Mendez fouls out of this game. But man, what an impact he made. 6 points for the senior. Here we go, Tyler Hernandez to make this a 3-point game, and he will. And a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game. And he will. Red Devils down by 4. Hill moving the ball quickly, 27 seconds left. Hill quickly to the right side. Gets it over to Lind at the top. Hands off to Hill. Gets a screen from Cook. Over to Lim on the left side. Drives along the baseline. Beautiful pass to Cook as that one's in for 2. Timeout Red Devils with 12 seconds left. We're going to keep it right here. Lim with a great pass to Clayton Cook. And with 14 seconds left in a 1-minute timeout, the Red Devils still within a possession. They just need to get a stop and they need to get a break with the free throws. I think for sure you do not foul number 2. He's gone 4 for 4 down the stretch here on the charity stripe. Clausen went 0 for 2, number 30. Maybe you see if you can get the ball in his hands and foul. Hernandez to inbound it. Evanston putting on full pressure, and they foul Nate Brenchley, who has not been to the line yet today. And it's Riker Lind. Is that his 5th? We don't know. No, that's only his 1st. Okay. $12 seconds left. First one from Brenchley. Good. 3-point game. Next one is up, and that's good. Timeout called by Cheyenne Central. 12 seconds left, and it's a 4-point lead. .5 as Evanston has over the 4 fouls, obviously, as Central has been shooting free throws for a while. Central, though, they only have 3, so they got 2 to give if they feel like they need to. But their job right now is going to be to get those 12 seconds off the clock as fast as possible. A game that seemed like it was a little bit out of reach for Evanston in the half. And Evanston said, oh yeah, watch this. Outscored them 13-3 in the third quarter. And then has outscored them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the fourth. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. 12 seconds left. Hill with the inbound play. Goes Lim to start it out. Clock starts. 10 seconds left. Gets it over to Hill. He goes over to Lind in the far corner. 6 seconds left. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Lind thought he bounced it off of a Central player, but they say no, he didn't. And Central's getting the ball back for an inbound play with 3 seconds. Evanston's best chances, they got to force a violation. And the inbound play goes to Brenchley. 2.3 seconds left in a 4-point game. Unfortunately, it may just be a hill too far for the Red Devils. Brenchley to shoot 2. He hits both of these, it's over. He doesn't hit the first one. It's still a 4-point game. 2 seconds left. It's going to be tough. It's a tough ask right now for the Red Devils. Next one is up. That one's short. And a lane violation on Central. So Evanston gets the ball back with 2 seconds left. Clayton Cook deep down in there. Lightly throws the... To explain the ending of that one, Braxton Lind lightly bounced the ball. Looked like he was looking for a teammate. The teammate and him were not on the same page. It was easily picked up by, I believe it was Davis, and he held it to end the game. And that's the way that one ends. Final score, Cheyenne Central 48, Evanston 44. We'll be right back with our post-game show in its entirety after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment. Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
All right, we're gonna run through this because they drive to get on, so we can get on the road to get home before too late. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street, where fast and fresh meat. Your final score: Evanston drops a heartbreaker, 48-44 to Cheyenne Central on the T7 Propane scoreboard. For the first quarter, Cheyenne Central dominated that first half, making it a 37-18 halftime score. Evanston came roaring back in the second half, outscoring Cheyenne Central 26 11. Cheyenne Central paced by Tyler Hernandez with 12. 4 of those points were big free throws that helped put this game away for the Indians. You also have 8 from Tate Berry, 7 from Tyler Davis, 4 from Will Little, 6 from Nate Brenchley, 2 from Bryson Philbin, and 9 from Matt Clausen. For the Evanston Red Devils, you have 6 from Jordan Mendez, 13 from Jay Hill, 9 from Clayton Cook, 2 from Brenner Lim, and the game high of 14 goes to Riker Lynn. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to take you to our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. Back to the fourth quarter we go. Red Devils down by 4. A huge play here. Riker Lynn hands off to Jay Hill. He goes to the left wing. And now Brenner Lim takes it in. They looking like he's going to take it himself. Jumps up, sees Clayton Cook coming, and he feeds it to the big man to cut the gap down. That's your Dr. McKay Franco Precision play of the game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to wrap things up with our Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi, and who was better today? Well, in that fourth quarter, Jordan Mendez, he may have fouled out, but he was instrumental in this comeback that almost was complete. A great job by the Red Devils. I think a lot of people thought, man, this is going to be an uphill battle, down 37-18 at the half, and then the Red Devils just come roaring back out of the locker room. Jordan Mendez, a big reason why, especially in that fourth quarter. So congratulations to Jordan Mendez. He is your Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And that's going to do it for our broadcast today and our coverage of Evanston at the 2024 Stradigan Basketball Classic Tournament live from Riverton. On behalf of our broadcast crew, we have our producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our executive producer and owner, Mr. Val Cook, our IT director, Mr. Nate Hines, our sales manager, Mr. Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, and Julie Nelson, and the rest of the staff at the My Local Radio Sports Network. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Bradley Holmes, Mr. Colin Pace, Mr. Rob Leifson, Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and Voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Jace Andrews. I'm Elan Olliff saying we will see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and KNYN when Evanston gets back out on the court for the Flaming Gorge Invite. First game we're going to be covering is the Evanston girls team taking on Bear Lake at 4:20. We'll be on the air probably about 45 minutes or so before that. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next time. Have a great night and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.